every time the name comes up.
Give me
like
your ID right now. I'll read out your
documentary.
social.
None of you were Uncle Sam.
How do you know?
How do you know?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
You don't know who I work for?
I know who Ryan works for.
Dude, watch out. Are you sure?
Who?
Alright.
Who's Ryan?
Good question.
Oh no. They don't know.
Am I caught up?
Oh, I
in
just
one
realized making a plate of nachos and immediately jumping into recording.
Oh, yeah.
thing.
You chose this.
You chose
And
this
you're
one
also
for
like
yourself.
right by the mic as
I
well.
know.
Are we
Okay.
up to date on notes in the chat?
Oh, that's what I'm checking.
I was supposed to remind you. Completely forgot to remind you.
It is
We are caught up.
12:30. We are at the school cafeteria.
Last time we left off, you guys went to your first dorm, to your homeroom for the day. You guys left Mark at home, who proceeded to steal the pillows off of your beds. You left a book at home in your nightstand that may or not be missing and covered in Cheeto fingerprints. We'll get there when we get there. You guys went to your homeroom, met up with the new student that is transferred into y'all's homeroom, leaving their original homeroom, Jorhov, who is a noble from the Silvermane family, and a follower of Evanlock, a known patron
Fucking
from the
nerd.
last campaign. A what?
What? I
He
didn't
is
say
a
anything.
fucker.
No, I didn't say that.
What'd you say?
Nothing. Don't worry
Alright.
about it.
I'm worried now. Panic. Alright, you guys went to go get lunch and talk to Jorhov. He bought lunch for a lot of people. A large number of people who could get lunch today for free. You guys talked about dreams, goals, why you're here, and there was almost a conversation about books, and then we realized that Mark has the book, potentially, covered in Cheeto fingerprints.
Whoops.
So you guys find yourself in the student cafeteria, the student cafe.
I have a clarifying statement I should make.
All right.
If the nice new friend we met used mind reading,
He did not.
I used mind reading on
well, I was saying this in a vague sort of general way so nobody would tell me whether or not he was doing mind reading.
Sure.
But if he was, Ollivander, knowing that Kit can read minds, typically does not think his real thoughts.
Okay.
I just want a passive effect.
Passive.
Continue.
All right. The cafeteria is yours. You guys are sitting down eating lunch. Last thing we did was you attempted to read his mind, and he questioned telling you more about Evanlock, and it's about where we left off.
He did tell us more about Evanlock a little
Yep.
bit.
Also for the group, because I don't have my pen, I cannot write
At
in my
all?
note. So, typed notes it is today, boys.
Oh
That's
no!
fine.
No. I'm not.
Oh, I
listen,
see.
it's now my least favorite session. Type notes. It's downhill. from
I'm
here.
gonna rewrite them
I've got a
because I can't stand
I've
having
got a-
one being typed and the
Yeah.
rest being written.
I've got a
Okay.
Bluetooth keyboard.
I'm good. It's the same difference.
I mean, you'd have the whole screen.
It's fine. We're good.
Okie
Just
dokie.
letting everybody know.
All right.
Yeah.
One
that
of these
your boy
things
is gonna be
not
typing
like
today,
the
not
other.
writing. Good luck. I have my clicky
Our
time.
type is the boy.
Is it faster?
We'll fucking find out.
Demoted
Boom,
from
we-
boy writer to boy typer. Doesn't even get the full. Wait, it's S tier again. The 11th.
Yep.
Yep. It's
It
been the
is the
11th
11th.
Evu.
all day.
You're S tier.
Took me a second.
It's Dragon's
Ebu
Chest
is
this afternoon.
S tier. In notes.
What was the name of the guy that just transferred in?
Jorhov. He just transferred
Jorhov.
homerooms.
Spell?
Xhorha.
Oh yeah, shit.
Jorhov.
XHOR.
HAV. Jorhov.
Got it.
Silvermane, if you want his last name. Spelled like the color and then.
You
fur.
waved at me. I'm waving back.
I did wave at you?
Yes.
So
When
Ollivander
did I wave
showed
at
up
you?
Homeroom. He was in homeroom.
Mm.
He said hi.
Oh.
He asked about the dreams, and like homeroom still hasn't.
Homeroom's already passed. We're at lunchtime.
Yes.
We're lunchtime now.
We're at lunch. He bought everyone lunch plus
including
some.
a bunch of people.
Right. Sorry, lost track of time there.
What exact time?
Oh,
was
you
it?
you put it for me
12:30.
because I didn't have my phone. I felt like I forgot. We cover each other's backs here.
We do.
In the Kempton Academy.
We take care of each other.
Yeah.
Is there anything we want to do before arcanobotany? I think we've all got arcanobotany.
Yes,
How
I
did you
am
know this?
in Arcana.
You're still here?
Yeah, he's sitting with you.
Yeah. Just turning to the person you just met. You're still here.
Still here?
Bought lunch for everyone.
Bro, just
Yeah,
They're
but it wasn't like he bought lunch for us exclusively.
Yeah, but still.
I'm buying. He didn't look at us and go, "I'm buying lunch for you." Admittedly, he did give me a very expensive bottle of wine,
Mhm.
but it seemed like a very passing. This is who I am. That was out of character, Ollivander would say.
Yeah.
Imagine Ollivander just says that to
Oliver?
his face.
Oliver would say that. Ollivander has a lot more self-control than I do.
Imagine
Kit hears Ollivander think that.
flashbacks to when
Surface thought.
who is Oliver?
So what kinds of things does Evanlock grant you? Like, what kind of, like, pacts do you have, if you don't mind me asking?
He grants me what I need. The ability to protect myself, defend myself, do research. Granted me passage here and back when I'm ready to go home. I assume much what your patron has offered you.
Very, very similar, except the ability to transport home.
Maybe you just, haven't asked the right questions.
Maybe.
Oh, I'll figure that out eventually.
I mean, I don't really have much of a reason to go home at the moment. Eventually, I definitely do need to go back home because there's some business I need to take care of, but...
Listen, should the lot of you want to return to the Sunstoop for a weekend, I can have that arranged.
Vacation!
A day away.
Yeah, we might have to hit you up on that at some point.
There's
I
a
do
vampire
appreciate
guy
that.
down there. I've been meaning to.
He's not there. He's not at Sunstoop.
No.
Joe
I know.
Chorus.
I know that.
I actually would be the only one who knows.
He's my character.
He's an NPC now.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Look, I've already tried to argue this with Ryan.
Farron kills himself.
Okay. Oh, sure.
My
Sure.
character.
Baron's dead.
He's
Put it in the
been.
notes, please.
He's been dead.
No. Put it in the notes.
He's
No.
dead
Soul
right
lost
now.
eternity.
No. No.
Okay.
He died and came back as a light cleric or whatever it was.
If he died in that fight, he would have come back as a paladin.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of talked about this a little bit.
So Zorhov, are you staying in the dorms then?
Also, literally, Farron can't kill himself. He's tried before.
I think we're up on the 3rd floor. I don't know if you managed to.
I am not staying within the first year dorms, no.
Which dorms are you staying in? Because I heard the second year ones had a little bit of an issue going on right now.
No, I'm not staying in the second year dorms either. I'm not staying in the dorms.
gold
Oh, interesting. Where are you staying? You sleep in the gardens?
I cannot
That'd be a pretty
disclose
place.
this.
And magic.
I want to sleep in the
That's fair.
gardens.
we took it
Oh
from
my
the
god,
mansion.
stay. You think we'd be allowed to?
I mean,
I
we
don't
work
see
in the
why not.
gardens. We
Fair.
could, Daimhin. There's definitely
I don't have this
a
firecracker.
route there. We work for the gardens, so we go out there. We set up camp. Someone comes and asks what we're doing. We're working.
We're working.
Wait, can I join you? I don't work there, but can I join you?
You have to work there.
For some reason,
I can be wherever I want.
You'd blow our cover.
Volunteer worker.
Yeah, you're a volunteer.
Yeah. We'll just say that.
A helper.
For some reason, I'm envisioning you going out there, setting up a campfire, toasting marshmallows, and then, of course, when the staff, arrive.
Why are you lighting fires in the
We
on
would, we
campus?
would not be lighting a fire.
Okay, but a fire would be pretty.
I'm
Not
turned into
putting
a
down
hollow.
the match.
Yes, we're like this
Not
almost all
putting
the
down the
time.
flamethrower.
Understandable.
The flint and steel.
Flint and steel.
We're a very
Shut-
chaotic
no.
group,
Friggin'
but
Ada and Lux had me doing
Let me just
voice
date this
lines
recording
in
permanently.
Daimhin voice, and I was like, I need to do this. I need to just go find shitty ass lines and say them as
In the
Daimhin.
Daimhin voice.
I want to
Great.
game. I want to game as Daimhin.
it's
Wonderful.
great.
She can play Fortnite.
Daimhin, the YouTuber, or the Twitch streamer.
Imagine you actually make like an account specifically just for Daimhin, and it's just like
I would listen.
that'd
I
be
would watch.
amazing.
You commission like a PNG YouTuber.
Canonically, Daimhin has
Brother.
a secret life as a YouTuber.
I'm an artist.
I mean,
How-
Do it
yes,
myself.
true.
How close is the library from where we are right now?
You're in the library.
Okay,
the
great.
student cafeteria is in there.
I'm gonna get up and walk away
Okay.
to you guys. I'm gonna go turn in my Red and Veil book that I have.
Do you guys have anything else you want to do
Fucking
during your
eraser, bro.
lunchtime?
There was a big fat eraser near Becca the last.
several
Yeah,
of
there it
them.
is.
So, did you find any more information in Georgie recently? I mean, I don't know if you got the chance to read it, but if you
I
did.
found information, but
Oh, sick,
not
what?
like nothing crazy.
Are y'all experiencing a problem?
Well, more like the whole school is. The
If
whole,
record keeps, I'm sure you guys will figure it out.
well,
We're good at that.
wait, what do you mean by that?
Well, I heard what happened at the card shop and the mimic and whatnot, but surely if there's a problem of that magnitude, you lot will be either at the center of it or, you know, it'll be one of many problems happening on campus that day.
I was doing it
Ah,
this
yes.
whole time.
At the center of it, that sounds about right. Where's my
Did you guys hear of the other things that were happening?
the goop?
Yes, they
Yes.
evacuated an entire second floor of a dorm.
Yes, I heard about that. That's the third year dorms?
Yes.
Yes.
They say a man went missing from there.
Yes.
Marcus?
Multiples.
Multiples.
Yes. Mark and Marcus Gups have not been seen since.
Oh, okay. Oh no, they're fine.
Well, one of them is. We know where one of them is.
Wait, where's Marcus? Who's Marcus?
Marcus is Mark's brother.
And I know for a fact that that is not the case, because one of them is currently training.
I was gonna say maybe. Well,
Maybe he went missing in the last hour.
Maybe he did, but that's
They
not.
wouldn't report
they
that.
haven't been seen
I
since.
think there has been, some staff who have seen, at the very least, seen Marcus.
You know, I'm starting to think that your theory that we know a little bit about everything that's going on campus might be correct.
See, that's why I'm really wanting to talk to you folk. You seem to be wrapped up in the bullshit, so to speak.
That's one way
Consider
to put
this an investigation.
You
What do
wanna
you guys
join?
have to do with everything going on?
Do you want to join our team?
No. I do not want to be wrapped up in the likes of your rabble-rousing.
it. We are.
Dang, we weren't looking for an extra anyway.
Rabble rousing.
Um,
Where do you
Yeah.
have a noble?
that's
I
the
will
thing.
say, things
is-
tend to happen around us just as much as we do things.
Yes, but what is your involvement? Because every instance of the goop, bar a few, you lot have interacted with it.
I
I'm
just showed
starting to
up.
think you're placing it.
It interacted with us, just to clarify. We do
I'm
have
glad-
some
I'm
information.
glad I
on
left
that,
as soon as the conversation started happening.
though. We do have a little bit of
You
a
guys didn't
lead
get in a
on
fight,
that,
aren't you?
though. There is a bit of a masked figure, so to speak, that's been going around trying to help students with their homework and stuff like that. But in a very nefarious way, and our friend Mark shook his hand, got the goop on him, and then patted me on the shoulder, and
Listen, I've heard what has been said is the story. What is your connection to it existing? Clearly it's coming into contact with a lot of you, whether that be you bringing it in or otherwise.
well, from what we can tell, it is definitively eldritch balm.
Yes.
And it is definitively not my patron's eldritch balm because it's gonna pull out
Thank you. He closes the tight, puts it in his pocket.
That-
That is evidence now.
it's a different color.
It's Eldritch Balm.
Yeah, but that's it.
Thank you. You've given me enough proof. He goes to stand up.
How long am I gone for?
Maybe 10 minutes.
Okay. So, like, as they're leaving,
Yeah.
I'll do like a one of those classic bump into thingies.
Well,
And-
if I see you, Kit will telepathically tell you He stole my eldritch
I'm
balm.
there already. There's a cat in the table.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry, I forgot.
I will do one of those bump into thingies like street con artists and take the thing from his pocket
Make your setting in.
to clear all the shit out of my.
As like he's walking away and doing this, can like Angie just like whisper to like Kid and be like, "Do you think maybe he's involved with this? Cause like,
What kind of wizard are you?
Huh?
What kind of wizard? Are you?
Time wizard.
Which one?
The
Narrow it down.
That thing.
Chronergy.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Oh, you have a point. Maybe I can. If you don't roll well, I can try to. Do
I have things I can do if I don't roll well also. Oh, but I do roll well.
Oh.
24.
24?
Jeez.
Yeah, you bump into him, you
Oh.
swipe the bottle.
I'm sorry.
Hey, no problem. Be careful getting wrapped up in these. I'd hate for it to tarnish your family name.
Oh,
Being that you just earned it and whatnot.
I do not. I saw it the first time. No touchy. Very suspicious of these kinds of things.
Careful. He continues on his way.
As he leaves, like Angie's just like, do you think that maybe T possibly has something to do with the goo himself? Because like
Why am I putting
being
it back in this
suspicious of everyone
I was
else
watching
kind
it.
of makes you more suspicious, you know? Like if you act as if you really don't like it and really want to, are trying to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of draws the attention away from you because then it seems like you hate it. And whenever you secret, and also like his patron seems a little mysterious. You think maybe it could be him?
What?
The goo. It's from some sort of.
What are you guys talking about?
By the way, Angie's saying this.
Mr.
Also
Sticky
24.
Fingers.
None of you guys. You guys don't know I had this.
Mr. Sticky Fingers over there who just took
true.
my eldritch balm.
Oh, you took your eldritch balm? That's so rude.
Yeah.
How do you think
and
we'll really get back?
I am very nervous
He
because
seemed to think he was about to
well,
prove.
Like he was a detective. I was there.
he took
I
it
was
for
watching.
evidence, but it could also just as easily
She
be
was
used to
there.
plant evidence. So, I'm not a big fan of that.
Lovely. How do you think we are gonna be able to get it back? Because we can't exactly just let him
It's just
have
like-
that.
You could just always like passive veer or something.
No, but
You could just like check
she can communicate to me if something big is
it.
happening.
Okay, that makes more sense.
And that she can, in my head, be like, you probably want to see this.
Yeah, pop an image of like, "Phew, see this.
Yeah. So like most of the time, no, I'm not watching you, but
Okay.
she is, and she has her own brain and memories.
Okay.
Do you
So
think?
if she's ever like, I'm bored, give, and she just like takes over like whatever you're looking at or doing in the moment.
Sometimes. What are you doing?
You're mixing
sorry.
potions, the cat takes over.
I'm sorry, I just
I
got
can't see.
a news thing. Alarming study links cancer and taxes. What a great study! Keep going. What? Thanks, Fox News.
You should write that down in the notes.
Sorry, that's real?
I'm not looking further into it. I'm taking it as fact.
A true American.
I saw the head, the title. That's all I needed to
Just,
know.
no, you should write down the D&D notes.
No, not writing that in D&D notes.
Pox News says.
Lunno says.
Who knows? Told us. You've done a study on this, Lunno?
Are we taking a break to read the news?
No.
Please don't.
Is there any way I think we could maybe get that back so he doesn't, use it against us?
Get what back?
The stuff that he so rudely took from Kit?
The eldritch balm.
What eldritch bomb?
Oh.
Yeah, here you go.
Thanks.
How did you?
I'm
I knew
a
you had
man of many talents.
Still.
I'm a man of many sandwiches.
This one
That
right
too.
here
I can
is
make
the
a lot of-
one
I
that
can make a lot of
keeps us all
sandwiches.
from exploding.
And when you do explode, they fix it.
Wait, has that happened before?
Yes.
Yes,
Only a couple times.
you got ate by a bookshelf once.
I did.
I fixed that one.
Yes.
How does one get eaten by a bookshelf?
It was alive.
It's a
Have you never seen a mimic before?
It's a long story.
What?
Well, you said
It wasn't a mimic,
close.
but
Well,
it wasn't a
yes.
mimic, but like it was. It's
Cl-
fairly
approximate.
lateral.
It's getting close, yeah. So, if we're under any kind of investigation, be it official or
I think he's
otherwise,
lying.
I think he's lying.
I think he's lying.
Hmm.
Because
Yeah.
there are people. If there was somebody under an investigation, and if there was somebody sent here to investigate us, it wouldn't be a student.
Yeah,
Right.
especially not a first year student.
Do you think he was lying about that?
He could be telling the truth in the sense that he's investigating us, but I don't think he has any legal authority to do so.
Right?
No.
Might I ask? I forgot. Was Angie one of the ones who noticed his eyes like shifting or no?
I do not remember who noticed his eye shifts.
Because I
It
don't
was
know if I
me?
can mention. Yeah.
It was Mufasa.
Cool.
I believe that's correct.
Yeah.
So I feel like that is relevant information, but I didn't know if I should mention it because I was like, wait, did I actually hear that or no?
No.
But yeah, no.
I have wondrous news, everybody. I've
Wondrous
been working
news,
on the next
everybody.
critique, and I'm
Yay.
very happy with it.
Yay!
New puzzles inbound.
News, everybody.
Karen,
All right. So we've got lunch. Is there anything that we need to do?
I want to drink
before-
that vial of shit. No, I'm kidding.
chugs an eldritch balm. See what happens.
Scumma, I'm on with God now. Let's see what fucking happens.
Is there anything that we should do before our arcanobotany?
I have the power of God and anime on my side.
Just as a precaution, I did lock the door.
We should probably check that.
Mark was the last one out.
We should definitely check that. Let's go before Mr. Grabby Paws comes and tries to steal our stuff.
That would be illegal.
Yeah, that would be illegal, but
If he did do that, then we know for sure he doesn't have any legal authority. Because
yeah.
that's against the law.
It's a good thing you can never have your property lawfully stolen from you.
My room is locked.
There's a thing called eminent domain.
Right. There's a thing called the fuzz do what they want.
No, it's eminent domain.
My door is locked.
Well,
And-
they'll also do it illegally.
Yes.
For fun.
Also, all of my shit is not in my room.
Wait, you didn't bring the book with you.
I did not bring the book with me. We should go back.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
What? What?
And we still have time for next class, right?
It on you?
Well, I didn't think I would need it today.
You didn't think somebody else wouldn't need it today?
Why would anyone need it right now? I'm studying it.
I don't know. It could be some
As you lot are
potently
bickering-
powerful magical artifact.
The bell rings. It is time to head to your next class.
Okay. Go on, Pastel.
Hey, if y'all want, I can go try to maybe lock y'all's doors for y'all, and I can just be late to class.
Do you have arcanobotany?
Yeah, I do, but I can just be late. It's fine.
No.
Who all has
No.
classes today? It's Ibu, are you in class today? Are you also in Arcanobotany?
Yes.
Alright, everybody has class today.
Yeah.
Go on, Pastel.
Yeah, Pastel will.
Pastel slinks
guard.
off
Oh, yeah.
towards the room.
And Bach as well.
Yeah, probably.
Go on, Bach. Adventure.
The familiar.
Whoa,
This
whoa,
is-
whoa, whoa,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
PG-13!
It's a piggyback ride.
I think Pastel
Put
is
your mind
faster
down
than
like
Bug.
Satyr.
Jesus.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
They got a 50-foot
Did
hover
Bach
speed.
not get one?
No. Oh, Bach does have one. I think I just forgot to get it out.
I like the art that Mufasa did, though.
Can
It's
I see
very
Luno's
cute.
real quick?
Which one?
Luno's?
Oh, yeah.
Whoop. Sorry.
Drop it real
It's
quick.
dead. Luna's dead now.
Who died?
There it is. Canonically.
I want to see. I haven't even seen it yet. Ah, so cute.
I haven't done
Is this
little-
cured?
Yes.
No.
Is this cured?
I don't think that means you should. What's the pink stuff? Is that curing?
It's so that I can read it.
Yeah, I did
Okay.
It's
that.
just marker.
Okay.
Yeah, I
It's
did
because
that.
back here I don't have a lot of forward light, so having a pink
Ah.
lining makes it easier for
Wait,
me to
let me
read.
see.
Gotcha.
Also, because the way they print it is like that,
Uh-huh.
so they have the texture on my side, so it's harder to read anyways. But that means you guys get the pretty side, which is correct, the right way to go about it.
Obviously, whenever we go to paint them, you can just paint
If
over
you
the.
Yes.
printed- I'm just curious. You could print some like. Well, I mean, I guess you could use the blank ones and write whatever you want.
That's
on
the
them,
idea.
But
I can write on these as monsters now.
true.
Oh, that's gonna be.
No, Pastel's a monster now.
No. What is your here? What are you talking about?
Pastel right here. Look.
The idea of like you pulling out like, oh, we printed one for this. And it's like,
That means it's an important one.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Where's Mark's?
Yeah, you're right. Mark needs one. I'm gonna put him in more
Should.
combat.
Here's
No!
I regret what I've said.
we get to the end of the campaign and just two appear. Freya and Vestandia.
Could be.
Could be.
That would be a really cool moment.
I ain't fighting that bitch. Sorry, guys. Bye.
For the bosses to have one. I
Yeah,
know.
the big important ones.
Yeah.
Shall we move on to class?
One of these days,
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna. One of my characters is gonna walk away from a big
For
boss
Vestandia,
fight.
It's a homunculus combination of the two because they tried to cast a spell to be together forever and it got interpreted very literally.
Could be.
They
Could
cast
be.
the wish does exist.
I'm stealing all your good ideas and spoiling.
No,
them.
there's actually. Do you want me to be frank? I can be very frank right now.
I'm that, so you. Have to
Yeah, that's a
ask.
friend.
Everybody cool with me being frank?
Yeah.
Sure.
I have no control over Vestandia. Vestandia is being used in another campaign, in another time, in another place.
Oh,
Freya is still my tool.
Ah.
Interesting.
You wrote
Don't
her a
worry
little
about it.
lesbian.
Our lesbians are splitting up. We're each getting one.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
We each get a lesbian.
We each get a lesbian.
lesbian.
No, they're still married.
Tragic
they're still happy.
gaze.
They're still very
Yay.
happily together.
Okay,
They're
good.
just not physically together anymore.
Oh.
And I don't think they ever will again.
Oh, I understand that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Tragic gaze.
Tragic gaze.
So, it won't be Vestandia and Freya, but Freya's not off the table.
I'm not fighting Freya.
Freya's too cool.
She's in love.
I won't stop
I
that.
won't
the only
stop
reason.
that.
Your
There's
only
one
reason.
line
Your
in the
argument,
sands.
I'm gay.
I'm
Cool,
not.
have a nice day.
I'm not gonna make
Fair
another Ollivander. No thanks.
Alright, can I get initiative for the familiars and then for the party? Only one person roll for the familiars and one person roll for the party.
I'll roll for the party.
For the heck
That's
of it, I wanna
an
see what-
11 plus whatever my dex
No
is.
modifiers.
No modifiers, and it's 11.
15.
15 and 11. We'll do the familiars
The little
first.
dudes first.
Are you sending your familiar too?
You have a familiar?
I do. I just keep forgetting I do. I
Alright,
think
it's
mine's
from our
still.
familiar party.
You've not introduced
Why you
it.
forget-
Yeah,
At all.
because the.
What is
No,
happening?
What the fuck is going on?
They bitched about why I put Kid up there, so I switched it for Jeff.
Are you? Oh, is that the? I thought you were trying to do pastel and Bach.
It
That's why I was
doesn't-
confused.
It doesn't matter.
It is just a visible representation of whose turn it is. God!
Confused.
I will say if you don't introduce your familiar and Pastel sees something that she's never seen before, she's gonna spit in his face.
I'm
What are you doing in our house?
I'm gonna introduce it. Just like I don't think Angie would like introduce the
Not
fact
gonna send it?
yet.
Got
Like
it.
probably not.
Alright, Pastel and Bach take off towards the room. They scuttle past all manner of other students, familiars running errands. You see a lizard with a textbook taped to its back. There's all manner of familiars running the grounds at this time of day.
How fast is yours?
Fuck, fine. Why?
It's a weasel stat block.
Yeah.
Let's find our stat blocks. This is pretty important if we're going first.
I'm very glad.
Giant wasn't.
It's just weasel.
It was just weasel. What was the giant weasel? That was in your campaign.
Yeah.
Did we have a giant weasel?
Brown
That
bear.
was just a representation of
For it.
Yeah.
For it,
Okay.
yeah.
because they didn't have a red panda one.
Where's the picture?
I have a
took
stat
of
block
the
for
book?
IP. It's just I can't use the IP is a reflavored something else.
Yeah.
Where's the picture I took of the book?
I don't think I see a. Oh, speed 30 feet.
You want me to find it in the book for you?
I found it.
All right.
Fly speed, 30 feet.
Hey, they're the same speed.
Cool.
But I can go upstairs
So much
slightly faster.
Pythagorean theorem, 30-foot angled, 45 degrees.
Like you're playing fucking Minecraft. You
Yeah.
just jump a little bit and you just.
All right, they make it back to the room. You guys have found between the two of them. I assume Pastel flies up, grabs the handle, drops her weight, and the
Yeah.
door
She
swings
turns
open.
into like a fucking noodle, and then Bach just grabs and pulls it down.
They check the door handle, ka-chink, and it opens up. Unlocked.
They're got. Pat, I don't know what personality Bach has.
He is a weasel, so he's curious and probably kind of silly.
Pastel is very sassy, sometimes pretty serious. But Pastel is gonna look around,
All right, can I get a perception
See if
check
anything
for Pastel?
is different than it should be.
It's right here. It's right there.
He's right there. Are you gonna help?
Yeah.
What's your perception? For Weasel?
For a weasel perception.
Ronald Weasel.
So
That'd be a really good familiar
so Weasel's
name.
gonna make the perception check, and I'm gonna help.
Okay. I mean, he is curious, so. 14 plus.
You have advantage because of the help.
Ah, yes. Ah, yes.
She ain't looking for shit.
Hey, what did I say? 14?
14?
14 plus. What am I adding?
3.
17.
Now, you have not looked through your familiar's eyes as much as Ollivander's looked through theirs. Everything's weird and different from this angle. You're used to being Davin's height, and now you're on the floor.
I imagine.
Because I
she's
assume
like,
you're peeking through your familiar's eyes as you're on your way to class. I imagine.
I'll go back and forth. They know where the thing is.
Yeah.
So like we don't have to be there the whole time for them to get back to the apartment. But like when they get there.
Sure. You guys are peeking through every now and again. Everything's different from this height. Something catches you off guard. Something you
I'm
weren't.
so short.
Something you weren't ready to see. Something that is different. All the couch cushions have been thrown off the couch. One of them completely missing. From the main living area, that is what is immediately obvious.
That one's just Mark.
I think Mark took our couch cushion.
Is my door still locked?
No. So you go back to your door to check it.
Yeah.
Your door, ka-chink, unlocks.
Is there anybody in there?
Sitting on the bed, Ollivander.
Okay.
Who's Ollivander again?
An NPC.
Pastel pads in. Looks up at Ollivander. And then in their brain, they get the picture, like a really simple picture of Warlock in their head.
Okay.
And then they leave.
Alright. I assume you guys peek in all the doors?
I mean, Ollivander's really only worried about his own.
Alright. Boss
He'll
peeking anywhere?
check the kitchen too, make sure all of his like ingredients and stuff are.
The
Do you
fridge
want
is
us-
open.
Okay, what's in the fridge?
Everything. Everything that should have been there is there. But it's open.
Anything from the fridge missing?
Can you check
Nope. Everything that should
Can
be
we
there is
check
there.
Like
Our
not
door?
the food,
Yeah.
the fridge itself.
And the
No.
kit's nightstand.
Fridge is all there as it should be. Just open.
Just to annoy you.
Bach is gonna check Daimhin and Kit's room.
Alright. Box scurries up the wall, leans up to finally reach the handle, and a little bit harder without Pastel's help. Between the two of them, very easy. Alone, difficult for either one of them.
Yeah.
Bach gets the door open, swings it open. Your nest, slightly off kilter.
And
Kit's
then what-
pillow, gone. Bed, disrupted.
What am
The drawer from the nightstand, tossed across the room.
I think the nightstand is across the room.
That's not good. That's really not good.
Bach is gonna hop in the drawer. Is there anything in it?
Yeah, the book, all of Kit's paraphernalia, anything they would keep in their nightstand, it's there.
Looks like
Nothing
everything's
appears to be
in
missing.
there.
Oh, well that's
It's
good.
just on the floor.
Mark, what did you do? Well, at least it's there. Can you have Bach lock the door? Because I've got the keys.
You know?
No, that is too
Did not
much
think
for
so.
Bach to accomplish.
You're not that smart. I can tell him to. Bach,
Ollivander will
lock the door.
doors.
I don't think he's
Is
understanding.
anybody checking Lunno's room?
And poor Olin.
Yeah, okay, I'll check Luno's room.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
just
fuck
asking.
it.
Alright, you guys get Lunno's door open. You find a couch cushion, a pillow. You find a cookie sheet. Just random assortments that Mark was seen with earlier. Can I get a perception check?
'em. 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 It's like advantage, but kind of worse. Oh my god!
What the fuck?
-1.
You guys don't spend a lot of time in Lunno's room. Everything is where it should be.
5.
Yeah, everything's where it should be in Lunno's room.
I'm sitting there like, no, go in the fucking
Obviously,
room.
Lunno's room has couch cushions in the middle of the floor. That's normal.
Pastel, go in the room. And she just turns around and closes the fridge.
Daimhin has
God
never
damn
been
it.
in Lunno's room. Looks good to me.
Pastel wouldn't go in your room, so I don't know.
Bach did.
What's
But,
that?
I don't know anything about
He
what's
said
going
it's
on,
good.
so...
I say that out loud. Me,
Oh,
Ollivander,
well,
says
no.
that out loud. What do you mean, well, no? Yeah, well, okay.
Can you please toss
You
this?
say nothing out loud. You've never said anything. Well, you said one thing out loud.
Yes, I have.
Well, if there's nothing in there, then...
I clarified immediately.
But what thing did you say out loud?
I don't have to change my subtext just because I'm disabled.
Can I have a strawberry clawtail?
Oh,
I
Bach
would like
died.
to try the cherry
Pastel
Sprite.
murdered Bach.
You ginger ale?
It's at the top.
Oh, it's ginger ale, my bad.
Ibu confused me with cherry Sprite.
Sorry.
Hey, can I get a vanilla Fanta?
Can I get a vanilla latte?
What was in the regular Fanta?
A vanilla, but like actual like vanilla
Can
flavor.
I get a
thing.
chocolate Sprite?
I would hate
Chocolate
chocolate.
Okay.
Oh.
I drink it. I drink it.
I
try it.
I drink
I have a
it.
story
Awful,
about
though.
chocolate Sprite that I can tell in about
Hello?
2 minutes.
Go for it.
So one time, Sonic allowed for like flavor injections into like
Thank you.
soda at some point. This was way before
No, wait.
like the little touchscreen flavor infuser soda machines.
You want to try some?
So I had a friend who at one time went to
I don't
Sonic
like that
and
one.
ordered a chocolate Sprite
Oh.
just because they were dead curious. They said, word for word,
I actually
it
really
tasted
do like this one.
exactly like vomit.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
I get, and
I
I
don't
was
like
like,
guava. It's just not
I
good
guess
for
it's
me.
a combination because United States chocolate has
Yeah, that aftertaste is
theobromine,
kinda
which is
weird,
like
but
a chemical.
most
It's
of
not
it's pretty
found in
good.
like chocolate outside the U.S., but which we're used to it because it's all the chocolate we've known. But like to people in other countries, it tastes like vomit because theobromine is like this very bitter acid type of chemical, and it's present in our chocolate and basically nowhere else.
Because it's cheaper.
It's cheaper. It is cheaper to make chocolate with theobromine than not. So you take that. You take the extremely acidic citric acid. You add lemon lime in there, and evidently it's a recipe for
That's
how to
awful.
make puke.
That's awful.
Thank you, buddy.
So do you still want chocolate Sprite?
I've never had it. It was a friend who had it. I've never tried it. A little tempted to like melt down the cheapest Hershey's I could find.
I'm telling you, I
Oh.
drink that.
Sprite.
I drink that shit. I'm still sitting on a s'mores ramen. That I'm
Still
waiting.
in
I'm
there.
waiting for a good day to pop that out.
Good rainy
Oh
depressed
Still
my
there.
god!
It's ramen though, so it's not like it's gonna go
I
bad.
will, if I ever am presented the opportunity to make a chocolate Sprite.
If you
Report
bring it
results.
on that day, I will pop out the s'mores ramen.
You guys will just destroy your stomachs together.
Yes.
As well.
No.
If you so choose, you can cut as much of that as you deem
No,
fit.
we can keep that.
I think that's a
That's
great
not
thing to keep in
personally identifying information. PII.
For you, it
Yeah.
not They could figure out
For
my
someone out there.
They could figure out my social security number with that information.
Based on you buying a s'more, you're the only man in America that bought it. They know who you are.
They marked it
Bro.
down. Not even kidding to 20 cents. Nobody bought that shit.
That's
We had to throw
fucking
them out.
crazy. You should have bought the whole fucking tray.
No.
I was thinking about it. The s'mores ramen.
Oh, they
They-
had to throw it out.
They marked it down to 20 cents per cup. Nobody bought it.
Nobody bought it.
Okay, but
It
I
sounds awful.
bought one.
It sounds awful.
yeah. It's like that
See-
macaroni and cheese ice cream.
Yeah.
Wait, they had that?
I
That
could get behind
exists?
macaroni and cheese ice cream, actually.
They do have that. At
Why?
The store. Or at least they did. I don't know if they still have it.
Why?
Anyway,
They have mac and cheese gummies.
anyway,
Nope.
we're on a little
That
pet
was one too many
adventure.
pieces of information.
Alright. At this point, we're going to cut back to the party. You guys have made it to your class. The pets will return to you guys about mid-class. Is there anything you guys want them to do before they come back?
Pastel will grab the book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Book acquired.
It will read. It can't read.
Bach doing anything?
No. We're gonna try to close our doors as best as possible and
Yeah. You just kind of lean against them and or pull them too as best you can.
We should make like those service dog like bundles for
Yeah.
how they have them on doors, so service dogs can get their owners drinks if they need them or anything from the fridge. We'll do that on our doors.
Train Bach to be a service dog.
Give Bach wish.
You guys enter arcanobotany. This is technically your first time going to this class.
Technically.
A lot of you.
True.
Sitting before you,
Here's your pot. Here's your pot.
arcanobotany does take place
Here's your
out
pot.
in the greenhouse where we spent a little bit of
Here's my
time.
pot.
Rudy is in the corner. Proud of that one?
Yes, yes, I am. I make good jokes.
Absolutely.
I'm bad in a lot of ways, Ryan, but I make good jokes.
Yeah, I'll agree to that.
Is,
Does now.
is there a bit of a band-aid on there? Okay, okay.
So there's one right here too.
Oh, okay.
Put a band-aid on him.
Put a band-aid on him.
He got hurt.
He got hurt.
Oh, okay. For a second, I thought it was used band-aid. I'm like, oh
No.
no.
No, it was
Used
just for
by him. It's his band-aid.
Yeah, and then my very childhood stuffed animal. You know how you cut when you get your baby's first haircut, you keep it in a little bag.
You do? People do that?
It's in there.
No, I cut it and I expected it to grow back. It never grew back.
Oh, you gave
But
him a trim.
Not this one, but
Not this one, the other
no,
one.
the other one. But it's in the same little trinket thing as my hair,
Okay.
No, as a baby.
Cute.
Nice.
and it's never grown back. So her little tail has a notch out of it. Yep. Nice.
Alright,
I had him perfect and you stole it.
No, you didn't.
some people we know of in this class. Anwin, Gromp, Mark, Ruba, and some people we haven't met. One,
Can you say those people one more
Two.
time? I'm very sorry.
the people in this class.
Yes, please.
That we know.
Yeah.
Ruba, Mark, Gromp, Anwin are the first years
Group.
who were in this class with you guys.
That we know.
Yes, there are two other first years in this class you do not know.
Got the fucking red underline.
Sorry, buddy.
I'm gonna be rewriting these. I'm just nervous. I don't know where my fucking pen is. So all I did was put it in my backpack.
Maybe it got hidden under something?
We'll find it.
Maybe
Oh.
you swallowed it. Like a fly.
Alright, this ain't the witch who swallowed the fly. To catch the cat and whatever.
To catch the weasel.
You guys are going backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Anyways.
Flies don't catch
It'd be
cats.
very
That's
funnier
silly.
story if told backwards.
You guys have a small amount of time before class officially starts. Is there anyone you would like to talk to?
Erdogan is the Vulcan, right? Not
Yeah,
Vulcan.
the Vidalcan.
Yeah.
Vulcan. Not Vulcan.
Yeah, what is Mark wearing pillows and shit right now?
No. Can I get... Actually, you would all recognize it. He's wearing Lunno's armor.
Oh.
Mark?
Yeah. The armor that you don't wear every day.
Ah.
Mark is now wearing it.
How do you
I'm gonna go up to Mark. I'm going to Mark.
It doesn't fit.
Hi, Mark.
Yeah, it
Where'd
seems
you
a
get that
little-
from?
Yeah, it's like hanging off of him.
That looks very sick
Where you
on you,
wrong?
actually.
Thanks.
That looks an awful
Where'd you
lot
get
like
it from?
Lunno's.
It's
Did you get that?
Wait.
Yeah.
That's yours?
That's really cool.
It doesn't. It doesn't fit.
No,
them.
we gotta get this resized.
You should have gotten one that
Mark.
sized like yours. I know you like Lunos and everything, but
He's
maybe
very
don't get it
pretty.
Luno sized.
I know it's very pretty. It was a hand-me-down.
Do you want it back? Oh, it's a hand-me-down? That's cool. I'm glad you handed it down to me.
That's very...
Mark, it's not yours.
Wait, it's yours? I thought it was Mark's and it just especially
Mark.
looked like a lot like yours.
You can't
No,
steal if you're
it
gonna
is-
be a paladin.
No, they didn't say anything about that. They said it's about devotion and having something you believe in.
Yeah, but almost every oath you take as a paladin, somewhere in there, it's like don't
Listen,
steal.
I haven't read the terms and conditions yet.
You should.
Yeah, also...
I haven't
'Cause
taken an oath yet. I don't do that till level 3.
Believe me, I've been there. In the middle of a fight, you took something, and your oath is like, no, you did naughty, and then you don't have smite anymore, and that's bad.
I don't have smite yet either.
Listen.
Give me a level, I'll show you how to do it.
Look, we're gonna have to establish some, like, ground rules. You can't
You
just...
said I could use anything in the apartment I needed.
I did not say that.
Okay,
Somebody
you said
else.
to make myself at home.
I also did not say that. I said you live here now.
I mean, in the common area,
Okay, what's that?
like the living
If
room
you
and
have
the
to,
kitchen.
if you have to open a second door, you've gone too far.
Okay, so where I grew up only has common areas then.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
We're going
I
to have
guess.
to teach Mark about the concept of personal property, aren't we?
I think so.
Or
So,
get
yeah.
or get him his own set
you
of
want it
armor,
back?
but that's very expensive.
Not right this second.
I got clothes on, it's okay.
You put clothes on it?
Yeah, of course I did. It's your armor.
Is
That's
Mark,
me.
like,
That would be
Luno?
gross, Luno.
Do you not wear
Do you
clothes
not wear
under your
clothes?
armor?
You wear, light clothes, not just your normal ordinary clothes.
No, this is regular human clothes.
Yeah.
This is regular Mark clothes, and then your armor
right. If you
haphazardly
put on like
draped
a
over it.
full, like
I wear.
thick pants.
Ollivander lifts up his shirt to show the leather buttress that he's wearing. I
That's
wear it.
leather.
I wear it over.
That is not. What did I pick? Chain.
I've got like, and he pulls up his pant leg. I've got like
That doesn't seem comfortable.
knee straps.
Does it
No,
get,
it's
like,
It
not.
is
hot?
chain. It is
No,
chain. Then yes, you
It's
will.
not.
Why do you do that
For
to
some
yourself?
reason, I don't know why I had my head.
Because if I get stabbed, I'd rather this be here than it not be there.
Are you concerned about being stabbed at school?
We got trapped in a mansion, and I got fire shot at me. So
Also,
yes,
a lot of people carry
True.
knives.
a lot of everybody here has a knife. Everyone has a knife.
True. I also have a knife.
Also, we're in a garden. There's like shears and stuff.
You know what? You have a good point.
That guy in the corner, knives for teeth.
You want to test it?
No, it still hurts,
Okay,
but it's
yes.
like
in the future. I would
not as bad. You
appreciate-
know?
Well, no.
Still
In the
slightly.
future, I'm going to.
I'd rather be in
require-
that.
Luno, finding the way to say this politely and yet very firmly. In the future, I'm going to require that you ask permission before you.
All right,
Take
in
my
the
own-
future, can I wear your armor?
No.
No.
Oh, damn it.
We listen. When we get back to the apartment, we can define where
Yeah,
it is
I'll
you.
need to like
find you-
clear conditions.
Yeah, we'll
'Cause
define.
there's 2 doors to get to the apartment.
We'll
I
define.
can't even get there.
We will define where it is you can go and where you can't go
Okay.
when we get back to
Do you
the
want it
apartment.
back?
Not right this second.
You should put it on.
Right now, you think? It's
You
gonna
sh-
take like 30 minutes.
I'll
it's
help.
10 minutes to don and doff armor.
Oh,
I'll
10
help.
minutes.
And then you have that if you have somebody helping you.
Fair enough.
I'll help.
You know what? Then yes. Let's go ahead and put this on.
Mark
So
just
it's-
shovels the armor.
It's 10 minutes because I'm helping him take it off.
Yep,
And
10
10 more.
minutes to help him put it on.
Why y'all
Well,
are,
it's 5 because
Yeah.
I'm helping. So it's 10.
Total.
Consecutive, yeah.
while y'all are doing that, Angie just kind of seems like zoned out, like staring at the corner of the room without like blinking,
think-
just very
do
like
you wear
phased
armor?
out in the staring at the room.
Do you wear armor?
Mm-mm.
We're the only ones here that wear armor.
I can technically wear armor. Actually,
probably
no,
can.
I do have armor.
You
I have
lied.
like leather
You
armor.
lied to me.
I have leather armor.
And you said this was uncomfortable, and you're wearing light armor
See,
right
I
now.
wasn't
I'm not
bringing
wearing it right
armor,
now,
wasn't
I just have it.
figuring- Well,
You've said you don't wear your armor.
I don't wear my
regularly.
armor unless I have a good reason to like take it to class or a good reason to expect I'll be in a fight.
Hey, Lunno. I think given the predicament we find ourselves in, unexpected fights might happen frequently.
Fair enough.
I think you should start wearing it more
Probably.
often.
Or maybe find a medium
Problem is
alternative.
I can't fly.
I get that. I'll learn Featherfall just for you.
I think did I pick up Featherfall? Not this campaign.
I don't think clerics get Featherfall.
Yeah, it's my sorcerer that has Featherfall.
Is there anyone else you guys want to talk to other than Mark?
Let's see. There was Mark.
I can run through the list
There was
again.
Gavin.
Does he have their shield too?
There was
No.
Freya.
Okay.
I'm just saying names.
I
Should
see
be
that.
funny. Nobody
Freya's here.
laughed. Freya is here.
Just
Who's Freya?
sitting there.
Freya from.
Freya.
Freyha
You can
from
say Freya.
Overwatch.
It's the same.
I have leather armor, I just don't wear it.
You people. Can I wear 2 sets of... Can I mash them together like a... Make uncommon leather armor? Green rarity leather armor.
I'd
Arcanobotany.
imagine that like I'd have on. It's funny, but it's true. Okay, so like fursuiters will often. I can't believe I'm jumping this. Fursuiters will often wear like basically a
bodysuit.
A bodysuit, because you're wearing giant shag carpet, and wearing giant shag carpet makes you very hot and very sweaty.
They are very hot.
And if you're a fuzzy creature, and you put on regular like cargo pants and a long thick knit T-shirt, and then put on plate armor.
If you get
You're
hot,
gonna die.
if you get hot, just let me know. I can cool you off.
Reverse heat metal.
I have that spell. I can do that. I can make your armor cold.
There's a spell to make armor cold.
Yes.
It's called
Prestidigitation.
Is that a use case of Presto? That
Yes,
I don't know
and it can lower the temperature of things.
Okay. Anyway, yes, I think I would get the armor on.
I have to do it like
every 6 seconds.
not every 6 seconds, but pretty consistently. It would at least,
At a time more or less.
if we sit down for a couple of your body can hold temperature. Like it's not like as soon as I stop casting the spell, you'll go from, 100 degrees to 140.
Just get the armor on. Plus, I don't know what we're doing in arcanobotany anyway, so.
Yes, hold still. He like puts his boot on the.
When it's just like, hold still, I've put this on too many times.
The teachers just watch as you like get a full suit of armor on. Yeah, I was like, imagine though.
It's been 10 minutes and I don't hear you.
Turn away. This is a very intimate moment.
Why would you have to word it that way?
Because it is.
Listen, anytime you're helping someone with a cod piece, it's an intimate moment.
I don't think I have to help with that part. But he would try.
Who are the people that we don't know? Like, what do they look like?
One of them is a centaur. Their bottom half is zebra striped.
Fuck yeah!
They have
Zebra.
a short mohawk. They are darker complexioned. The other person is a gorgon, missing all of its eyes.
Oh.
So, like the snake eyes and it's
Yeah.
blind.
You've made this character a lot more tragic than I had initially anticipated. There was a much simpler solution to this.
Nice.
So awkward.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Die.
Thank you. This is mine now.
You're never getting it back.
You could have it if you want.
Oh,
No, I'm not
please.
taking your dice.
No,
I gave
I
you.
got like 6 more.
Hey, little bug, you want to go meet the new people?
Yeah, while they're doing their armor things, let's go say hi.
That's
Are you
fair.
sick?
Let's go
That's
take
also
10
why I
minutes.
said it's like it's gonna take 10 minutes no
Yeah.
matter what.
Are you sick?
Put on this armor.
No?
You sounded like sick Daimhin. Like Daimhin had
Dolphin's pretty sick.
a cold.
David is sick.
Sick with it.
Oh, yo. I'm thinking Miku.
I'm saying Migu.
We have a new song to put at the front.
Nice.
Now you can find it.
Thanks.
You just keep opening them up with every little song bit whenever it comes
Nice.
up. Just keep doing that.
Eventually make a collab of all the song bits and turn it into one song, and that becomes the intro theme song.
No,
Do the
no.
two new characters, like, are they interacting already, or are they talking?
They're talking to each other. They're both like discussing, hey, what pot did you buy? How you doing? How's your school supplies? How's the first week been?
Okay.
Since this is the first day anyone's been in this class.
Yeah.
You want to come say hi?
She gonna go up, walk up. Hi! I assume they're both much taller than her.
Yes.
Yes, the centaur and a gorgon.
Yeah, they're pretty big. They are big women.
Women! Women for the win! Hi!
To which one?
Both.
Okay.
Which one? Yes.
Hello. The centaur reaches her hand down. It is.
Try to reach as far as I can.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. You gotta hop a little bit. Once they catch hands, they just kind of like shake you.
Nice. I'm on my very tippy hooves.
And who are you?
Oh, I'm Daimhin.
And I'm Kit. Hi.
Hello.
I know.
I got it.
I Abiba Biko?
Spell it.
A-B-E-B.
No. Go slower. A-B-E-B.
A.
A.
Space. B-I-K-O. Abiba Beagle.
That's the which
That's
one?
the centaur.
Okay, good. Oh, good. I guessed correctly.
Nice to meet you.
It is
Say my
wonderful
name.
to meet you as well.
Say my name. That's the battery dying.
No, that's a severe weather warning.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, it also could be the battery dying because the motion detector in the living room's battery's dying.
Usually my phone, when the alert goes off, my phone does it too.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Says a big would be good.
Interesting.
So,
Go ahead.
You two are first years too?
Oh yes, this is the first year class, no?
Yeah.
No.
This is Mylenta. She does not speak much, but she's okay.
Spell that?
M-Y-L-E-N-T-R-A.
God damn it! I was one letter off.
L-E-N-T-R-A.
Yes.
So Lentra and Abiba.
Did you say Salentra?
I said
Cilantro.
Cilantro?
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, go see what that's up with.
Selena Gomez?
What? New name, cilantro.
So, why did you pick arcanobotany, yo?
I'm a druid. I like plants.
That's a fair reason.
Why'd you pick it?
I am a sorcerer. I just value the idea of the natural order.
Okay. I'm out of my fucking mind.
And Mylenta is trying to learn anything they can about infusing alchemical components with magical and electromagical sources.
That's pretty cool.
It's something.
Yeah, you've been experimenting with a little bit of potion making and alchemy type stuff too, huh?
I was pretty good at it. I turned blue.
Experimenting.
Wonderful.
Experimenting.
Not because of my potion, but she doesn't know that.
Of course, she's a druid. And my magic is of the patron type.
Understandable. We all seek higher powers when they.
Filthy warlock.
We all seek higher powers when it comes to extending our education. Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Whether it be the crippling debts of a school or a patron to guide the way.
yep. I got to choose both.
Yeah, isn't it wonderful?
Yes, it's great. So how's school been treating you?
So far so good. Cannot complain. Something about this place makes it hard for me to contact my god, but that is okay.
Interesting.
We will make do.
Have you been to? There's a place where you can speak with your god.
Worked pretty damn good for me when I did it.
Etc. Etc.
I will check into it. Where is it?
It's in. Where was it again?
It's under the library. It's in one of the middle floors.
It's near the library on
It says.
the. Yeah, I explain where it is.
Sure.
How to get there.
And little one,
Yes.
why?
Sorry, why what?
Yes.
Did you ask why they were in the class and then you realized they already answered this question? And
No,
moved on?
just why?
Okay.
It's a letter, but also a word.
Very insightful, no?
Very insightful. I'm wise beyond my years.
I can tell.
That's really funny. That is not something that would crack me up, but in my brain it tickled me a lot that you said that.
Wise beyond your years.
Wise.
Dad always
Yeah,
told me
that's
that.
the joke.
I'm sorry.
Daimhin's my little sibling.
Wonderful. I have no relation to Mylenta, other than, we chose to sit next to each other.
Hey, I mean, friendship is just as real of a bond as siblings.
Debatable. We are only just today meeting, so.
Well.
I know her no better than I know you.
Yeah, I suppose that's fair. But hey, that's part of what school's for, right?
Perhaps. What do you know of the other people here?
Well, that's the one over there helping with the armor is Ollivander. the pink tiefling.
Yes, I saw you took the little man's armor off.
Yeah. The little man is Mark.
There's Mark.
Very fancy little guy.
Yeah.
Funty.
He's something.
I love to fund that guy.
We've taken him in recently. He's one of our new roommates. This one over here that the armor is being slowly put onto is Lunno.
That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
And she's also one of our flatmates.
Yeah, I haven't done it with heavy armor yet. But
And then this is Angie. She kind of showed up one day.
Just so you're aware, Angie's like off in the corner, like
I hope
Bo
we're not
up
by
here.
Rudy.
Bo.
Yeah, how close are you to Rudy? Which corner?
Who's that?
Roll a d4.
hey, those are some big fucking ladies.
A
over
1 is
there.
Rudy.
Are you afraid?
Alright, they're by Rudy.
What is that?
I'm gonna go see what they're on about.
Sure.
It's a large plant whose favorite food is Tim.
Timmy.
Timmy.
Tim.
Have you seen Little Shop of Horrors?
Timbly Bumpus.
But Angie was trying to go to a corner where it didn't look like there's anything like living or sentient
Every
there.
corner has plants in it.
Okay. But
That's probably the most dangerous corner, though.
Yeah, it is.
Angie's just like
It is.
chilling on the ground, like laying down with their like legs up, and they're like they made like Bo, their familiar, finally shows up, and they're just kind of like messing with Bo.
I'm going to point to Angie and then immediately realize where Angie is in relation to the plant and run over there.
Ollivander walks up. Okay.
Hi, Kent. What's going on?
Stay away from that one, please.
What was
Why?
that about?
He will eat you.
Hello?
It is a carnivorous
plant, I think.
It's a carnivorous plant.
Okay, yep, we got it.
Have you
He
heard the
almost
story?
ate Daimhin.
They
Oh,
like
okay.
lifts
Okay.
Bo up and
Yes,
puts it
yeah,
on their
yes,
back,
yes,
and like
yes,
giving the
yes.
spider a piggyback ride, and then runs away from the thing.
Oh,
That's
they
a
found
really
him.
big
My
spider.
bones are.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Their name's Bo.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if he got reimbursed for his first year.
I don't think he cares.
Thanks for the heads up. It'd be nice
Maybe.
not getting eaten by a plant today.
Yeah, no,
Ollivander will look
would
up at the
rather
Gorgon
not.
and think for a
Do you want to
second.
meet the new
He'll pull out a
students?
piece
sure.
of
Not
paper
new. They're nowhere. They're
and a
nowhere
quill
new
with
to
no
us,
ink
but,
on
like,
it,
New to
and he'll
us.
write
Sure.
in Braille. Hello, my name is Ollivander, and then he'll hand the paper like.
She grabs it and feels it. Then she holds her hand out, and you see that one small little snake mouth on her hand opens up.
I don't know what to do with this.
They grab your hand. It's very wet, very calm,
Okay.
slimy and scaly.
I like
You
this.
feel the tongue of the snake wrap around your pinky.
Slimy and
Okay.
scaly.
I don't think he
Snakes
moves.
aren't
I don't think he
slimy.
moves his
Okay.
hand.
I said what I said.
Okay.
Okay. You feel a connection as the tongue wraps around you, and you hear her thoughts come through. Hello, Ollivander.
I have a little bit of experience with the differently abled. Also, I can't speak, so
I'm sorry. I can just choose to communicate in a way where I can see those I'm communicating with.
I suppose technically I could speak too. It would just be incredibly difficult for me.
I understand.
But well, it's good to meet you.
It's good to meet you.
If you need anything else, I do know Braille. I've taken
It
the
may
time
be
to
helpful.
learn it.
It may be helpful. Where do you hail from, Tourmaline? You feel the licking of the snake digging deeper into your hand as it peels into your mind, pulling your last name, which you do not say.
I think he'll just fucking. This particular person, I think he just.
Lets it go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So whatever she prods in and finds, she finds.
Okay.
It's a rather large city, though my family doesn't live within it. Quite far from here on a different continent.
A lot of people are not from here.
Luckily for me, they had a teleportation circle on the property. Helped me get here. And get back if I need to. Just need to find somebody to figure out how to use the circle. I don't know how yet. I'm not there.
Understandable.
I'll get there though.
I hail from the swamps of Cyto Sky.
I don't think I've been there.
Many haven't.
If I'm being honest, if it's not a tourist destination.
Most people who visit choose to stay.
Is it like a cult thing, or... I don't mean to be rude, but like... I know sometimes there's like magical forces at play when people imply that.
No, I'm writing down that I gave her a hometown.
Cool. Glad we're on the same page.
Whether it be that they find a new family or they find a seat at the table, many find the company to be alluring and choose not to leave. And the ones who do choose to leave, they're wonderful for dinner. Great guests.
I hope that the things you're saying sounds very, very sinister. Like, you know that, right?
Perhaps, but here we are just students, yes?
Sure. You're not gonna eat me.
You're not my type.
I wouldn't complain, but
You're not my type, sweetheart. I have my non-existent eyes on another.
Okay, well, let me know if I can do anything with help you with that. I've been helping Lunno with another Minotaur friend.
There are minotaurs here.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I can set up like a double date.
Perhaps.
That'd be fun.
It would be fun. Sign me up
Yes.
for a double date with Lunno the Minotaur, the person of my choosing.
Okay.
Lunno.
Well, if I'm gonna set it up, I kind of need to.
Get you a date then.
Not me. It would be somebody else. The Minotaur. I'm not a Minotaur. I'm a Tiefling.
Oh, wonderful.
Luno's
I could tell. No fur.
Yeah.
How do you shave your hands? Either way, whatever makes you happy.
I mean, it's very leathery. Usually, is what people tell me.
Hmm.
But you, what's his name? I can't remember his name because I'm a little drunk
She
right
has
now.
not said it.
Not
Madden?
Madden. Madden, Lunno, you and
A person of my choosing. We will cross that bridge once I have crossed it myself.
okay. I'll do my best to set up my part because this sounds fun.
Let me know.
I love doing this.
A
whole
good
match.
evening at the Fire Jolts could be very much fun, yes?
I work there.
Could be easy.
Could be easy. All right. I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
Anybody else having any other conversations?
Does she let go of my hand?
She does, but the snake tongue lingers a little longer than it should.
I mean, Ollivander's not made uncomfortable by this. He's used to people touching him.
Essentially, like, she's let go of your hand, but the tongue is still just wrapped around your pinky as her hand, like, lays lackadaisically to her side.
He like wiggles his finger, like, come on. I don't want to hurt you.
It'll eventually let go.
And then while this is happening, Angie's just like turns to get, is their hand eating his hand?
No, I think they're communicating.
You can communicate
So I'm
through
assuming I
hands?
heard, like,
No.
little tiny scraps of
But then how are they
conversation
communicating
with
through hands?
Get
Abu
Mine's-
Dhabi.
Abiba?
Whatever the name is.
But how?
Abu-
Why would that
Abiba?
involve
Abiba.
hands? If
I'm probably idly chatting with Abiba as...
Okay.
Maybe I could walk.
I think there's a
Probably
point
join.
where I'm talking to people, and then the snake wraps around, and then I just.
You're elsewhere. Notably, when you're communicating with her, you have no senses yourself. You are in darkness.
Sure.
Okay.
I think that is something Ollivander is also very
Yeah.
used to. It's not a scary thing for him.
Then probably if Davin and Abiba are still chatting, then I'll probably walk up to them and glance over. It seems Ollivander and that one are
Melanthra is her name.
Melantra. Okay.
cilantro.
Melanthra.
Melanthra with a TH.
TR.
TR Melantra.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's the accent Melanthra.
Oh, you bounce
Yes.
the R. So
Yes.
Melanthra. Okay.
Roll it a little bit.
Yes.
Ollivander has like parentheses and like
Pronunciation guide under it.
Yeah.
You spelled out like the IPA.
Yeah.
And you put
Definition,
the little,
origin.
originating 10
Ryan's
seconds ago from 10 seconds ago when she told me the name in my brain.
Yeah, it seems Ollivander and Melantra are preoccupied at the moment.
Communicating with her is rather difficult. She can hear just fine.
Okay. Yeah.
But-
Ollivander?
Not at this moment, no.
Oh.
Would you like me to pull them out?
No,
no.
I think they're fine.
I'm sure
assume
they're
fine.
Well, technically, I could substitute my senses for another one here, but
That would you like establish a telepathic connection right before you do it. I'm gonna send you the cat.
there you go.
She's in there talking to the cat.
Here you go. Like that's the equivalent of walking up to somebody, just handing them a cat and walking away.
Honestly, for a person who doesn't get to talk to a lot of people, it's kind of fun.
Oh, what's his hand I feel? Oh, I'm about to talk to someone.
Why is-
Ow. Ow. Pastel's like
God
locked.
damn it, not again!
I hate it when people do this to me.
The third time this week.
Has the professor arrived at this point?
Did you want to talk to anybody? You were about to.
I was just gonna walk up and start. I will casually chat to Professor Prize, same as Daimhin, I
Alright.
guess. Loop in on their conversation.
So nothing of major
Nothing
value.
of major value.
Alright. As the conversation starts to die down, teacher approaches. It is the same as your homeroom teacher, Veralda. Hello, students. This is the first time for arcanobotany, yes? And many of you I have for first year homeroom. And you know how I teach. We are going to be doing this pretty methodical. We've already had one test in my other class, pre-test. What do you know of alchemy, and what do you know of ingredient gathering? Let's start there.
Luna's just gonna like shrink back a tiny bit. Well, no.
Deciding how much Daimhin knows.
A lot.
Daimhin knows a lot about it. Not alchemy, about gathering ingredients.
Yeah.
So
That's fine.
if I don't know how much I want her to know, I usually just roll.
That's fine.
I know what all the plants look like, but I don't know what they all do.
All of them? There are a lot. Especially when we get into the plants of other realms,
It's
yes.
like, I mean, all the ones on the material, all the places I've been, I remember all the plants that they look like.
Fair.
That's a lot.
It is, admittedly, yes, it's quite a bit, but this is the mind of a landscape painter. I don't know. Again, I don't know what they do.
I just know that shit people eat. Sometimes.
Putting a label to like what it does to an image would be very helpful, I think.
I know a little bit about it, because I grew up in a pretty wooded area, but I would by no means call myself an expert.
Understandable. Now, how do we go about learning what new ingredients do? Mark juts his hand up. We eat them!
I mean, that was my instinct too.
Skyrim
being
logic
honest.
be like...
I raised my hand. Feed him to Mark.
Listen, experimentation is a form of knowledge. Eating them is good when you have someone volunteering. Mark! She pulls out a little gourd. She hands it to him.
I was just gonna say, as she calls out Mark, Angie seems to suddenly go to attention because she had been zoned out previously for everything else you had been saying, and she like suddenly starts like noticing and being like, "Oh, people are talking. Let me pay attention to this."
What is that?
I am pulling up my note because I made things for this. In another time. Maybe another
Another
place.
time, another place. In the Twilight Zone.
You telling me that built that bent?
You gonna try again, bud?
Ben Schwartz? The guy who made the history of the entire world. What the fuck is his name?
Bill Wirtz.
Bill Wirtz. It was Bill. You confused me.
You were
What?
close. You were close.
How did I confuse
I
you?
said Bill, and then I stopped and thought about it, and you're like, you want to try again?
You lost me. I didn't know what you were on about. I thought you were on we were on Twilight Zone. We were way past what you were on.
I was circling back to Twilight Zone. I was gonna
We
say
don't circle back in this house unless we're on the clock.
You telling me that Bill Wirtz, that first couple of seconds of that Bill Wirtz video was a Twilight Zone reference?
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what I was implying with the question.
I don't even know what you're talking about. So I'm just saying yes.
We showed you this video,
I forgot.
bro.
You did see it.
You did.
but-
See,
I did,
it was
forgot.
after Magic. We were like, "You do want to see the history of the entire
I
world?"
know,
And
but
we
I
were like,
forgot.
"Sit down."
Yeah, but I forgot
learn.
everything about the video.
It's okay.
Megan?
Yes.
And
What she handed Mark is a gourd that is shaped like a small fat dragon. No wings, but a small fat dragon. This is a gourd that grows exclusively in the Feywild, within the realm of Prismia. This is considered a dragon gourd. We do not know what locals call it. I have not been, I have not asked. But around here we call it a dragon gourd. Mark, demonstrate what this component does when you eat it raw. Mark takes it. He's like, do I have to? You just said it was probably a bad idea. Mark, you are in good hands.
I would be able to tell you what this does if I had 100 gold piece per roll. Mark, you don't have to if you don't want to.
Do we trust the teacher?
Do you trust the teacher?
Mark takes a bite out of it. Okay, nothing happened. Now what? Mark, you must eat at least half. At least half. And for the next 10 minutes, Mark is slowly eating this gourd as the teacher explains different items that grow in different areas, whether they be from the Feywild, from the Shadowfell, the material plane. Different plants have different abilities, and when you mix them together, you get potions. And Mark finishes it, and he's like, I don't feel much different. And the teacher stands up. All right, Mark, you trust me, yes? And Mark's like, I guess so. The teacher wraps her hands around Mark's neck and starts applying pressure.
Okay.
I don't feel nothing.
Just gonna kill him.
It starts hurt.
Uh-huh.
And then she lets go. Mark, what you just have experienced is temporary hit points. You are completely fine. She pats him on the forehead and goes and sits down.
I can do that too with just sort of,
It's a gourd that does it.
Yeah, I get that, but
It's a demonstration.
I feel like there's a better way of, like, demonstrating. Just stab him, you know?
I feel like that'd be worse.
Then choking somebody out?
Okay, I feel like both
disagree.
are bad. Well, okay, it depends on like how much you stab them.
Because there's, in your head, there's a lot of panic going on when
yeah.
you're being choked out.
Fair.
Not that
Teacher, am I gonna be okay?
Not that I would know this personally. But getting stabbed is just one and done, and you're like, oh.
It depends if they pull it out, twist it, or leave it in. There are options.
Yeah, but if you're demonstrating temporary hit points, you just go.
Yeah, just quick in and out. Now, students, I have an assignment for you. All of you. I would like you to find one ingredient that could be used for alchemical purposes here at Kempton. This is homework. By the next class, I expect you each to have at least one.
Okay.
So, say that again?
You are instructed to find one alchemical component here at Kempton.
And for next of this class or just next class? In
This
general?
class.
Okay, yeah.
Which I think happens again. Is it next week when this class happens again?
Yeah.
I think every class happens next weeks.
Once a
just
week,
one.
except for homeroom,
Right. Which
Yeah.
happens every day.
which is general education.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You have 1 week to find one alchemical ingredient, understand what it does, and how to use it effectively. How you go about discerning its nature is up to you, whether it be identifying it, researching at the library, or trial and error eating it and figuring it out until it works. Is your decision.
I'm gonna reach out and give Dobbin a tiny high five.
We got this.
Yeah, we got this.
Does anyone have any questions?
Do we need to make anything with it, or just find the ingredient?
Find it, identify it, and explain to me what it does and how to effectively use it.
Okay.
as a component.
Do we write a paper or is this a verbal presentation?
Your choice. If a paper would help you explain yourself, then write a paper.
Okay.
I will accept a verbal explanation. Any more questions?
You got everything, Angie?
I'm gonna
yeah, I think so.
instinctively as she says that, I'm just gonna look around the room real quick.
Yeah, this room is lined with plants of all manner.
Anything I recognize
As an ingredient?
as like anything that would be on the material plane, I think, like just nightshade, like anything. I feel like the most likely thing I would recognize is anything that's poisonous.
Yeah. I mean, they're in this room. There are mushrooms that are poisonous. There are nightshades. There are different manner of flowers that can be ground up and made into poisons. There's poisons in this room.
Well, there you go. Job done. I found a poison. There you go.
Do you say it through
I know.
text?
I'm talking right there. You eat that, you die probably.
So,
Explain. What does it do to your body when you eat it?
Well, that one right there. I've actually eaten this one before. It fucks you up good. First of all, chemically in your brain, I don't know the exact stuff that it does, but I think what I've heard is it deprives your brain of a particular chemical that causes anger. And then you basically die of euphoria.
Which one?
Drugs are weird. Don't...
I'm not gonna know. I'm just curious.
That one right there. Are you asking me to make up a plant right now? Because okay, that one right. I mean,
oh,
I
so
don't-
basically you're telling the players we can make up our own plants for this.
Make up a basic plant. What it does.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't.
Chemically, what it does.
I don't know the.
I was about to
and
go
how it
literally
affects the
research
person.
one.
I don't know the science term for this, but
I'm not asking for it. Nature is nature. Science is science.
in the, I guess in the underground they called it the happy grass. And if you, again, it's
Another name it goes by in the Feywild is worrywort.
is that true?
Sometimes.
I mean, I've never been to the Feywild.
Small circles.
But like if you eat just a little bit, it'll just make you euphoric for a couple of hours. But if you eat an entire blade, that's like this much, by the way. You have the happiest hour of your life and you die pretty much like
Ruba
after that.
raises his hand, ready to contribute for the first time this class. Are we able to present now? He pulls into his pocket. He pulls out a crystal. This is someone's soul. Some people smoke it. Some people snort it. Some people inject it into their veins. It can be used in alchemical potions to give people back like mana and extend their ability to cast magic. Is that all, Teach? Am I good? Cool. Got my homework done for the week. That was a good idea, man.
Yeah.
Present now? It's
Yeah.
great.
I mean,
Anybody
there's a lot of stuff in here. If you guys just know what it is, I know what a lot of these are, but I don't want to out myself.
We can come back to it. You have a week to think about it. There's no need to present now.
I'm gonna say this 3/4 of the room isn't from the material plane, so I wouldn't even
Don't
know.
even touch it.
Yeah.
You have a week to think on it. Gather, hunt it down. If you would like some help, maybe partner up with more educated students. We have seniors, and we also have our class, Fantastical Horticulture. It is a club where a lot of people who know a lot of things meet. Ask your peers for assistance. Ask your higher education peers for assistance. I am sure members like Lars would love to help you. He loves talking about plants, that man.
Yeah, Lars is pretty cool.
So
you are dismissed if you need to be.
So, Ruba did a crystal, so it doesn't have to be a plant then.
No.
Got it.
This is arcanobotany. It's more about potions and the ability to use them than it is about the plants themselves.
Okay.
She said to find an alchemical ingredient.
Yeah.
A component is the word she used.
Got it.
To think of some
Take your time.
things.
Hey Lunno, do you want to maybe like partner up to find something? Because I don't really know much about plants.
Sure, yeah.
Nice.
I can give you a fun plant.
Such as.
I don't know where to find it on campus, but they're pretty rare and they grow in the Feywild.
What they do?
Do you know what? What's it called? What a sorcerer is called? Wild magic. Do you know what wild magic is?
A little bit, not much though.
So when you eat, it's a wild. They call it a wildflower. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. You can make it into a potion. I don't know how to make the potion because I'm not an alchemist. But if you just eat the flower, the next spell you cast could do fucking anything.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
It
That
is
sounds
affected
really
by wild
dangerous.
magic, yes.
True. But it sounds fun.
That sounds so dangerous.
Yeah, but it's also fun.
Usually it's pretty fun, but
The potions are more
also
sustainable.
like 10% of the time
10% of
could-
the time, you're a plant now.
you could turn into actually a fucking piranha. I don't know.
Maybe could you like cast a spell that doesn't target yourself and then you wouldn't turn
No.
into anything?
The
or...
next spell you cast is something else.
Fair.
Yeah.
Can't
Affected by wild
target
magic.
it.
True. Still, sounds interesting.
If you find this plant, please
Oh, it's right there.
don't. Why would you?
It
do
is?
this? If you test this plant
Well, it's
out,
not. You can't take it. It's hers, I assume.
Actually, that one belongs to Lars.
That's Lars.
Who's Lars?
I don't know.
He's the guy who runs the horticulture club.
Oh yeah.
Sick.
He's really cool.
I don't know Lars personally.
You think maybe I could ask him for one?
Look, if you do,
They're really rare. They'd probably say no.
Yeah.
even if he does, make sure you get a thorough lesson with supervision and everything.
I don't like know because they come from the Feywild. I've seen actually one in my entire life. Two, I guess. I
That
didn't.
one isn't in season yet, though.
Yeah, I didn't.
It's a bit long.
I didn't take it. I didn't eat it. I was just told what it did. I did see what it did after. Fucking, I don't want to talk about that guy, but he let me paint it, and then he ate it, and then
With the paint on
he
it?
turned himself into a cactus. No, not the flower.
Oh.
I painted the flower on a paper,
Oh, I thought you
and then
just
he-
put paint on the flower
and then he
the
ate
paint.
it, and then when he cast a spell, he turned himself into a cactus.
Did he ever turn back?
Did you paint the cactus as well?
yeah.
But did he ever turn back?
I don't know. I left.
Oh.
I think it ends right. Wild magic. It
Depends
ends after
on
a
the
bit.
effect and how bad of a quote-unquote trip you have.
The one where you turn into plants. Now I'm concerned for the guy.
I'm not sure. Legitimately not sure how long wild magic lasts. I'm
I
gonna
think
say it depends
I think
on
that
some
one.
shit.
I think that one lasts for 10 minutes
That's
or a minute,
forever.
Forever a
until
cactus.
you
turn into
take
a
damage.
cactus for
I think it's like a
4
more.
minutes.
Couldn't tell you. Now, students, before we dismiss, we will be discussing one further thing. I would like you all to think what you would like your final assignment to be, and have a small idea of what you would like to do as we progress throughout this year. I've had students make bobbing lily pads. I've had people master the art of making single potions. There are different things that you can do. Consider it, and we will get back to it about midway through the year. We will discuss again what you wish your final to be.
Alright. Sounds reasonable.
For some reason, I have the idea. Not that I don't think this would me. Maybe this would be more of an Ollivander thing. Just trying to figure out if you can disguise or sneak potions into food in such a way that you can disguise their flavor. I don't know why my brain goes to you, Ollivander, but
Because I do that literally every time I cook with the spell that I have. But
What you do?
yes, why?
well, not that you. No.
Why?
Why do? I mean, just seems
You,
like
I wanna just take a step back. You started with, I want to sneak potions into food, and then I
did
was like,
not
where the
say
fuck
that.
is this
I
going?
said I had the idea.
Uh huh.
And
Now,
then I thought,
students, potion use is a part of this course.
I
Lunno
mean,
sneaks a
yes,
love
yes.
potion into Madden's food.
No.
That's too one-dimensional.
No.
That's also very risky, because what if he falls in love with someone else? What if he looks at somebody else?
No, also,
Make sure you pop up
if
right
he
in
looks
his
at
face as
me?
he's eating.
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do after? Do I just feed him love potions for all eternity?
Yeah, they just
Wait,
do
was
have
that
a
an idea?
They just do have a time limit, don't they? They do wear
Yeah,
off.
that's
Like
bad
an hour.
idea.
Oh gods. Ugh.
Could you
None
imagine
of, like,
that-
crimes.
The
Yeah.
aftermath?
Oh gods.
God.
Artificially
Alright, honey,
inducing
we've been
stuff.
dating for 57 minutes. Time to take your medicine.
I'm thinking like, oh gods, like
It's like a-
inheritance scams. They're
Oof.
like, oh, someone like mega long
Here,
con
take a
someone.
sip. Write me in your will.
We're in love.
It's a magical.
Hey, I made you
Oh.
coffee.
Why did I think about this? I could have not invented these crimes, and now they're real.
Yeah, they've always existed. It's okay.
Aw, sad times.
We just never did them, but now you're gonna.
I think I will pass on that front.
Go for Madden's. and
You
Shit.
so I wanna take a step back. You want to make a potion
I just had the random.
to-
I was trying
to
to
flavor.
brainstorm.
No. I'm trying to math this out. Like
Uh-huh.
actually, you want to make a potion
Right,
that
because, you know,
that
potion-
flavors food.
No. I want to like. Can you sneak a potion into food
Without
What
her
kind of
being-
without
potion?
the other person who's trying to?
Yes,
Right, because there's big like
you
oh.
could. Yes,
I'm trying to
most.
stick a vial of sticky liquid into some brownies, and people are gonna know.
You actually can't do that specifically if you read the code.
So
That's what I want to study: is whether or not can you make like a brownie that as soon as you put it in your mouth,
it turns into a stick.
I mean,
Yes, that could. So here's the thing about that one. If you know how to make sticky liquid, which I'm sure 80% of the student body does,
that you will be learning in a week or two. It is very easy.
but instead of making it in a potion bottle, you make it in a brownie pan,
That's not. That's.
and then you just layer brownies on top of it.
That's disguising a potion. That's not sneaking it into the food
Professor,
itself.
That's
I do
like
have a question.
in my experience, that's pretty much
so-
the same thing.
The vial of sticky liquid. If we were to
It is an intro potion, yes.
yes, if we were to hypothetically
Can I make a big vial of sticky liquid and then just like
would it become a log?
Tree.
The more of it you gather, the bigger the stick will be, yes. The biggest I have seen made in this classroom here is maybe a gallon-sized jug, yay big. And it put out a small log, yes. Yay big, yay big.
Okay.
I think you
They used it.
should figure out how to make a
Interestingly,
quarterstaff sticky liquid.
They used it to transfer.
so you can like weapon.
They used it to transfer
That could
around
be
like
used.
firewood in a sustainable way. That being said, if the jar broke, yeah, fuck. But some people use it for transferring firewood.
Smart.
Would the jar have to be like long?
The more liquid in the jar.
Yeah, but like if we wanted to make a quarter, like if we threw the thing on the ground and we wanted a quarterstaff to pop out.
It could be arranged. It's a little more difficult to shape the wood, but it can be arranged. It would be a further ingredient or two, but it's doable.
I'm envisioning it works on the same principle as like a super cool liquid. So it's like as soon as it like its contact to something, it instantly like the super cool liquid will instantly not fractionalize, not fractalize, not tessellate, crystallize. Thank you. Instantly
Not
crystallize.
Tessellate.
Not telegrams.
Not telegrams, not telegraphs either.
Nuh-uh.
Here you go. Get back.
One time, no, that's a tangent. I'm not gonna
You look so
tangent on
comfortable.
D&D time. Tangent.
Tangent on a
Mine's not
tangent.
as long, so it's. I have longer arms too, so it's like.
It's very unfortunate. Not very snuggleable.
That's why I love my hot dog.
I mean, she
Where's your hot
is.
dog?
She
Yep.
is. It's just.
These are right there. I'm good.
Different kind.
You need
Yeah,
to be a smaller
okay.
person. I'm too big. Which is why I ordered that $400 carpet bar.
What?
What?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Don't worry about it. It's in Japan. I'm not affected by the taxes yet.
Yet. We'll see.
We'll see.
Um,
Honestly, if they charge me an extra $100, I'd probably just buy it.
so we're done with the class
Student, you are
now.
dismissed. You may leave. You have about an hour or so before clubs. Today is
Chess.
Dragon's Chess, yes? Yes. Have fun. Be careful. Good luck.
You ready to learn how to play board game?
Dragon's Chess.
So, anywhere in particular y'all think we should go?
You have an hour.
Yeah. I
Do y'all
mean,
wanna
I'm
come
The
free the rest of
campus
the
is
day.
yours.
Do you want to find?
Did one of you perchance grab the book whenever you sent your familiar?
Oh yeah, here you go.
I'm gonna quickly look through it and make sure that it's all like intact.
They are Cheeto fingers in there.
No, Pastel would have ate that.
Okay, there are no Cheeto fingers in there.
Okay.
Pastel
Covered in
cleaned all
cat
the Cheeto
saliva.
fingers off.
There's cat spit there though.
No.
No, she's
It's
slime.
absorbed.
What-
Yeah,
what
she's
is
slime.
this?
The
The
one-
wizard.
The warlock.
Georgie.
book?
I think Ollivander after this class is very much like.
Needs a nap.
No, he's loving Pastel right now, like me.
The good cat.
Trick up there, looking so regal as hell.
Near perfect
Oh,
low.
he's sleeping.
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the book in my bag and like make sure that I latch the bag down so no one can just like slip their hand in there.
Hey,
Gotcha.
Does Georgie happen to have like any section for Evanlock?
Evanlock.
Yeah, the
the guy in
they
the
said
book.
that
Oh,
was
that's a good
patron,
idea.
right?
Yeah.
Do you want to see if maybe
I'm gonna
he...
pull out the book and see if I can find Evanlock.
Alright. You go to try to find Evan Lock in there.
Pastel over the book and look through her eyes.
You go to Evan Locke's page, and you see there are about 6 or so different people in the book who have worshipped Evan Locke. 3 or 4 of them pre-sleep. A lot of them carrying the moniker priest, or patron, or zealot, or, things of that nature.
Interesting. Yeah, there's a couple of people in here. Is there anything super noteworthy about Evanlock here?
The last name in there isn't Jorov,
Okay.
because you have to have the book to add to it.
Yeah.
The last name in there is Caldera,
So
Is it pre or post sleep?
post-sleep.
this book doesn't list every person
Just
who's
those
worshipped,
who've
just the
interacted
ones
with
who had the book.
Can you spell Caldera for me?
Spell it however you want.
Cool.
You think Evanlock might seem like the kind of patron to cause mysterious, chaotic black goo?
I don't know. Is there any information in here that like kind of says a little bit more about who Evanlock is?
Sure. A little bit of information that is there. There is a visible description of Evan Locke.
Okay.
He is half a beholder, half of a elder brain tank, the brain, pumped through by a titan heart, chained and stuck in a building.
That sounds like a painful existence.
He's not happy about it.
Dang. That's like
Man, I wish I knew True Polymorph could turn that dude into just a dude.
A chicken.
Not even I just turn him into a guy. Give him the option.
We turning him into Gary.
You're a human.
Tanzra's referencing, yes.
You're a human now.
Yep.
Ha. Who's all his magic?
They kill a lot of people very fast.
I think he'd learn how. I think he has enough knowledge in his brain to learn all the magic again.
Yeah, they kill a lot of people
He'd
very
become
fast,
an
though.
That would
archmage.
kill everybody in
like,
the.
Kill all the people
Sunstoop.
he's sustaining in Sunstoop, yes.
I think he'd become an archmage in like a month
Probably.
if I turned him into a human.
Probably. He was put there by people.
Mm-hmm.
He was made as a part of an experiment to generate energy, and was a part of a project known as Starkiller.
What if I turned it into a creature that could cast spells and also generate energy, like a dragon?
Who knows?
I convey this information to everyone.
What if I turned him into a creature that could generate energy and also cast spells, like a dragon?
I think he would probably stop generating energy for the whatever this is and just like go do
Fuck
whatever
off,
he
do
wanted to
something
do.
else.
Also,
Well,
side note,
personally, I don't think the lives of 1,500 people are worth enslaving a giant elder brain, but that's just me.
did Kit never tell anyone the weird thoughts that they heard about how
Evan.
they were like, yeah, even if they didn't want to tell me the dreams, they took it and I got that information anyways?
Yeah, that's pretty
Like, you
important
never
because,
said
like,
that.
if you didn't tell us this and you're just like, so Evanlock, what the fuck? What do you talk? Why do you care so much?
Yes,
You take what you want from that sentence.
I conveyed that as well.
Oh.
So what if I turned Evanlock into?
What if I turned him into a big-tittied snake?
Why?
I wouldn't do that.
A sneeple with
No.
snitties.
I
What?
does your snipple does your
Not a
does-
sneeple.
Does your
I was
snipple
a
have to be?
snurse or worse.
Could be.
Well, I'm asking. We've seen one.
person.
It's
No,
a
I was thinking
Gordon, so
Snurson
it's
sounds
top half
worse.
person.
Well, it would-
Snake hair.
Okay.
Snake.
So
So
they
it's
would-
not-
they
It,
would
it,
make
it,
it
like,
easier.
it makes more sense, but it
A
sounds
snake.
worse.
A snye.
Snot.
Choice.
Sarah, we're
Snot.
here.
Whoever was making them was like,
God was like, I know what you need. I'll finish you up.
make it a lot more, make it a lot better for you. What words? I don't know. What is the spine end?
Hi. I'm not answering these questions.
Speak your truth, lady.
Tell me where the spine on a gorgon ends.
She doesn't even know.
She's staring up into the abyss.
She's thinking about it. She doesn't know.
So
Calculating.
I'm gonna go off to a corner that is not the Rudy corner.
Okay. So you're staying in the classroom?
Well, I'm not necessarily staying in the classroom. I'm just kind of like going to a more secluded area in the gardens.
Sure.
And I'm gonna flip to the page with Theo and just Kit's name on there, and I'm gonna try dropping a single drop of eldritch balm onto the page.
Okay.
Interesting.
Make an Arcana check.
What the hell are you doing?
Okay, wait. So no. wait.
Do you want to like try to see if anyone can cast Identify?
How sneaky are you being about this? Because I
Not
need to.
super sneaky.
Okay.
Like
Ask
you
me
can
no.
follow if you want.
Ooh.
Brother, why?
Do I have advantage now?
Wait.
No. How the fuck would she help
don't
with
know.
this?
You where are you dripping it at? Be specific.
I'm dripping it
What
like
page?
the page that has
Okay,
Sierra
guys,
Agni and
let's
like
roll for
just on the
initiative.
bottom part of the page. Just a little single drop.
You start to drip the Eldritch Balm. It comes off very viscous, very thick. It's like when you pour molasses or honey. It's almost like the whole bottle wants to go in one go. It touches the page, and the page starts to absorb it. The page turns a dark, smoky gray. And then the whole bottle, you start to try and lift it up, the bottle is rejecting it, and the whole bottle comes out and into the page.
What? No.
You can turn it straight upright, it's still going out.
How much? So I'm seeing this.
If
How much time do I have to react before the whole bottle?
It happens over like the course of 15 seconds,
If-
so not very, very long.
So basically, what you're telling me is I have one action.
Sure.
I'm. Okay.
Oh,
What do you-
what were you gonna say?
roll initiative.
Okay. Whoop.
If I notice
18.
this.
13. Go ahead.
Okay, I was just gonna say if Angie notices this, can I use my I think I can make you re-roll your dice after I've seen the decision to
Using
make
your
it like
chronomancy.
yeah. Let me read what it
It
does
is
exactly again.
after the roll is made,
Before I
before
tell you
the
the
outcome
result.
is determined.
Well, I mean, I don't think you needed to tell me the result.
Before it is not the result. It
It's
is
me explaining
before.
the
Yes, it is
consequences.
before
Yeah.
the outcome is determined.
Okay, so I can't do that then.
For this one, no.
You would have had
Dang
to,
it.
to say something before
You should be
Ryan.
like, wait.
When you saw that one go, you go, hold
I'm
on,
sorry.
stop. You
It's
gotta
okay.
be when
Next
you have
time.
like a
Yeah.
reroll ability. You need to be very assertive
You gotta be
about
okay.
like you gotta
Okay.
be. That's a one. Stop. Let me think about this.
Got it. Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw my sword and I'm gonna try to cut it in half.
The page, the book,
The
the liquid.
the liquid. Like
Okay.
sever it from the bottle
Sure.
and the book.
Make a dexterity check for me, please.
Can I?
So you
can I
have the-
re-roll it? Can I re-roll now? I'll make you. I will let you re-roll. I believe it's like. Yeah, I just force re-roll. So
How
yeah,
many times
re-roll
per
it.
day can you do that?
I can do it 2 times per day.
Alright, so one more.
So much fucking better. Holy shit.
So much better.
18.
18. You bisect it a good ways in after it's starting to go. You get maybe a third of it to go back into the jar as the rest of it sloops down onto the page.
So you start pouring, and then Ollivander pulls out a fucking long sword and just.
I guess it makes even more sense if Angie didn't stop it like immediately, but after that, because like she probably wouldn't notice it until seeing Ollivander take action and be like, oh wait,
I like to think you like pushed me a little bit because I was gonna miss, and you like.
yeah, something like that.
If Lunno's seen Ollivander draw a weapon and attack, she's going to come sprinting over, probably brandishing the book and flail.
Mhm.
No, it's a. No,
It's a book flail.
It's a book flail. It's not a book and flail. The
I
two are
mean-
the same. The flail
Semantics.
book.
How much did I
But the
get?
book and flail is such a good pun, though.
You
It
saved
is.
the
It's pretty
third.
good. I'm asking. This is.
Well,
I thought you were asking me to re-explain.
decent amount. Sorry
Oh.
about that.
I'm gonna
I
call
really
it book and
thought that
flail.
this
I don't
was
care if
going
it's
to help.
accurate.
I hold out the sword. Is there any?
There is. It is on. There's a little bit on there.
I'm gonna cast prestidigitation and just
Into the jar or onto the book.
into the jar.
Got it.
I'm gonna be very careful. Make sure my sword is
Clean.
clean.
What's going on? What's happening? Are we?
So,
Did you get why I planned?
somebody wanted to pour the goop onto the book.
But why?
That's a great question.
The
We all have
The book-
impulsive thoughts. This time you let yours win.
Well,
It's usually your impulsive thoughts that somehow get us in trouble.
sorry.
If I remember that with
Also-
Dell, right? Oh no, mine too. I'm just saying that with Dell as well. That
It's like 80-20.
what were the? God, I remember when we were all up in fucking up in arms about something you did, and we were like, no, bah!
Yeah, I don't remember
Oh,
what
it was right at the end of a session too.
And we were like,
Everybody
what
was
have
like,
you-
"Fuck!" I remember that, but I don't know what it was
I don't
about.
I
remember
don't
what it
remember
was.
either.
I thought it was a good idea at the time, but then I realized immediately
was
that it was a
something
bad
we were
idea.
all-
I think it had something to do with Salazar, if I remember correctly.
I am
I think
here
so.
to alleviate consequences.
Yeah, there was something that we got
on the gas pedal.
that we were
the
like,
governor.
what the hell have you done?
What did you do to the paper?
Oh, it was
Ol-
Salazar chasing us,
Ollivander-
right?
You don't remember?
He tucks his sword back in his sheath and he's like,
Oh, she wrote into the book right at the end of a session. It was the first time anyone wrote in Evan Locke's book. I think.
Oh yeah, I told them who we
that
were.
was probably a good decision, though. I don't know what they wrote. I wasn't there. I can't.
Yeah, Evan Locke asked me who it was, and I gave him
My social security number.
I gave him my name.
And your bank account password.
I told them that it was not the warden, and that it was someone else. speaking.
Right.
My pin,
That's what it was.
My pin number is.
That we weren't the
Beep,
warden.
beep, beep, beep.
But I mean, honestly, I think Evan Locke would have already known and had known if we were lying.
Probably.
Did I
No,
miss
we
his
don't know.
name somewhere? Who's Evan Locke again?
The patron.
Jorhoff's patron
Yeah.
and a big scary thing from last campaign that didn't get resolved
So-
necessarily.
Ooh,
So
okay.
somebody just read the book, which I will say, very good. Good on you for reading the. It is a half. Beholder.
Oliver telling us it's a good idea to read a book. Stairs in 3
Physically,
campaigns.
it is the top half of a beholder upside down. Its
And
tendrils
then-
dangle down with one large eyeball.
Elder brain.
It's bisected at the mouth, so it doesn't have the mouth of the beholder. Its top jaw is the bottom jaw, and then an elder brain jar sits inside of that with a brain. All of that is like piped into a titan heart, which is all chained up into a wall, into a room.
Which is
Very
information
Frankenstein.
our
Very
characters
Frankenstein-esque.
have because
This was a
Kit
creature that
Kit
was
read the
made.
book.
Ah.
That
Kit
is
read
known
the-
information.
The intro, yeah.
And that's
Is Evan Locke.
Evan Locke.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's an
Okay.
eldritch being that has a physical description. That's not a good thing.
fascinating.
Yeah, and
It's
he's
corporeal now.
he's
Ready for
also
that.
He's physical. You can go touch him.
yeah he's
Polymorph.
powering himself through dreams and
He
nightmares.
eats dreams and nightmares
Yeah.
and uses the energy burn off to power cities.
Yeah, that's how Durandale gets his power.
Yeah, that's how Durandale.
So
the
you're
college
talking
got
about
its power from
generators. There, you mean a guy? There
Yeah.
was a guy in there.
there. Yeah, there was a lot of machines hooked up to that guy.
Yeah. For your knowledge, that was also imprisoning Phantom in the last.
Yeah.
Sleep.
In the last
So what
campaign.
happened to the pages?
Phantom's my first character in this.
The
I don't
pages.
think I've heard anything about Phantom yet.
The smoke has covered all of the pages. No matter what page you flip to, it's CO. You keep turning faster, faster, faster. CO, 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 CO lock, CO. Let me get some more fucking beings that I've already made before I make a shitload.
He has that one. This one, we don't talk about that. He didn't get
CO is Cecile. CO Andor. CO Exala. CO Eke. And just entity, entity, entity. CO, 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 CO.
Does it change the descriptions?
No. The
Okay.
descriptions are gone.
Oh.
Are the names gone?
The name is all that remains.
What happened to the book?
Can you presto this off?
No.
That needs Fabuloso at minimum.
Mr. Clean, where you at?
Yeah, that needs my patron, Mr. Clean. Show up with my whole damn team.
Gravy.
Okay, well, I mean, it's happened. We will...
I think the task was to find an existing alchemical substance and not create a new one entirely.
Not create a new fucking element. Like,
Says you.
Teachers
Kid
be proud
Carmody
when they see what I
found
came
this.
up
fucking
with.
magic Tony Stark over here.
Kid Carmody
Bink!
made this
Bink!
in a cave.
Congratulations, sir.
With
You've
a
made a
book
new
and a jar.
element. So, teacher, I've done something.
I should do that. I should
Teacher,
make
you
a
told us we
Tony-
could experiment
Tony
with new
Stark
elements,
D&D
right?
character.
Can I
I
use
mean,
this one?
Tony's starting making great art.
Give it to Mark and rip out a page, hands it to Mark or something.
Yeah, feed to Mark.
I mean,
See what happens.
No,
Imagine.
I mean, I noticed it's on the.
I wonder.
Wait, oh, I know he's.
No,
he's also on the lock screen.
He's
isn't he?
also on the lock screen.
Alright.
Staring up at the stars.
Alright, damage control.
I think we air it
He's
out.
also.
Do you think that's gonna help?
No,
really?
no. Yes. I go to the general store.
Yeah, because it's
Okay,
all night.
go to the general store.
There you go.
Come on, guys. We're in damage control now. Let's go. We're going to the general store.
What are we looking for in the general store?
We're looking for something to seal a book in.
Seal it in?
Seal it in.
Peering over Kid's shoulder.
Do we have Ziploc bags in this universe?
Something equivalent.
Something equivalent to
I'm peering over Kid's
a
shoulder.
mage lock bag.
A lock.
Reading out like
Cool.
A lock zip bag.
CO of CO of CO of CO. I'm thinking, yeah, probably.
Are
Okay.
you grabbing Daimhin?
Well, I can just go see what.
No. We're gonna seal this off first, and then we'll go. We're gonna make sure, like, cause you put the goop on it, so we've gotta like make sure it doesn't spread.
Yeah. But I don't think this eldritch balm is quite as nefarious as the other stuff.
Probably not, but still. Don't know what it does.
It do be magic pollution.
It do be magic pollution.
If you're looking for something to seal, maybe we could use like a chest and find a way to pop it in there. Maybe.
A mage lock bag.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Or I was thinking if we just have,
It's like a Ziploc, but it's threaded with like lead.
Whizlock.
Good for
Whizlock.
storing kryptonite.
Good for storing krypton. Okay. To the general store. We'll
Are
get
you grabbing Daimhin?
a bag to. I'm saying this out loud
Uh-huh.
as like a plan I'm making.
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna go get something to seal this in, and then you had an idea to go do something with it. That's fine. We can go do that. But like, I want to put it in something first instead of just like having it in your bag or whatever.
Okay, that's fair. So it doesn't contaminate
Do you want to
anything else.
give this to Pastel? Maybe
Yeah,
so
Pastel,
touch
hold
anything?
this.
Is that a good idea?
If she dies, it's fine.
Okay. Here.
Pastel absorbs herself around it. What color is Pastel normally?
All of them.
The gray section is getting bigger.
Okay.
Alright,
Pastel, are
that
you
looks
okay?
like a temporary hold.
No.
Oh no. What emotion am I getting?
Panic.
Okay.
Is she
You're
supposed to be
getting
that color?
Calm. I'm gonna hold her and constantly cast prestidigitation to like push it back.
Okay.
Like every 6 seconds, I'm just gonna let's go.
I guess we start heading towards the store then? To find something other than Pastel to hold it?
I would
Yes.
fly, but clink.
Let's go.
Not happening.
I start running.
I follow
I follow.
along.
All right.
Sorry.
Are you following?
Yes.
Okay, you've forgotten Daimhin.
Oh,
Everyone has.
I thought you were coming with.
No, I have not been in this conversation. Bye bye. Go.
Oh, well,
I
no,
feel
I will
like-
grab you.
Luno.
No, I don't.
I thought you were with us.
I didn't forget.
I've asked 3
so-
times have y'all grabbed Daimhin and no one has said anything.
Well, you didn't. I didn't,
I didn't
hear
forget.
you though.
I said out loud. I assumed
I know.
somebody would
I
else.
know.
But
I have asked
fucking-
multiple times has someone
I
grabbed
thought you were
Daimhin.
talking specifically
Alright,
to
let's
Oliver.
tell David side mission.
Go for it. Nothing
my
bad
God.
is happening. Daimhin is just off to the side in the classroom doing
Can I
her
roll
own
like a-
thing.
Sorry.
You're good. No,
Can I roll
it's
like
not.
a D100 for how many minutes until we realize?
Please. Please.
No, because it's 0. As soon as we get like 10 feet down the hallway, I turn around. Guys, where the fuck is Dom?
No, don't tell them. Keep going. Don't let them.
I
come
know.
get me.
I know, though. Ollivander knows.
You're too much in a panic.
You.
I'm not. She is.
Daimhin wants to go on a mission.
Let David have their moment.
If you want to do something, we're not going to roll a D100. You're going to do something.
Just,
Between me and you.
I say
players.
just go and we'll
Okay.
see wherever the
Don't
Daimhin
even-
is.
Daimhin gets up
Don't
to.
roll a D100. Mufasa's going to have their little fun time.
We'll see where Daimhin goes. I have no idea where this is going. I
Okay.
just think it's funny that you left the child behind.
Alright, you guys panic off to the general goods store.
I do want to point out, Ollivander does not appear to be panicking.
Yep.
Very like,
Ollivander's
okay,
just
let's
very
go.
determined.
All right.
You're just running.
Sorry, y'all.
Running math equations in his head. Like, all right,
When you
we
guys
gotta
get
deal
there,
with this. Step 1.
Pastel's face has twisted into smoke. The color still is rainbowy though.
Okay.
It-
All right.
Is Pastel supposed to
Bag.
do that exactly?
Bag. Stop asking questions. Bag.
What type of bag?
Mage lock. We need to seal magic off.
Okay, he grabs a lead safe. Best I got.
How much is it gonna be?
How long do you need it?
This is about the black goop shit that's been going around.
Alright.
All right. He holds up Pastel by the ears. You want to open the bag? Open the box?
He book goes in, he seals it up. Alright. 5 minutes, please.
Okay.
I'm not a mage. I need 5 minutes.
Okay.
He grabs a scroll and he starts rolling it.
I'm
out.
gonna. How is Pastel looking right now?
As soon as the book is out, Pastel's color returns, the face turns back to normal. Fine.
Okay. You're very good. We appreciate you.
I've only cast this a couple of times. Give me a minute.
I put my
Hey.
hand. I put my hand on his shoulder.
Okay.
Inspired.
Hey, Gavin. Got more goop. Come get. Alright, it's gonna be taken care of.
Well, hold on. Is it gonna be
the book.
destroyed?
I don't know what he does with it.
I think if anybody we can trust Gavin with, although your name is in that book. So,
I didn't name the notebook.
Your name
no.
is in the
Your
notebook.
name is in the notebook under CO Agni.
Yes.
Which one?
Except it's not in there anymore. It's just CO.
The names are still there. That's what she said.
The name of the entity is still
Yeah.
there. They've all been
Is
CO
his
integrated.
name?
No.
No.
None of the patron, none of the followers are in there. None of the descriptions.
So
nothing.
if you're
Also, I don't think-
really lucky, you won't, Gavin or anybody else won't be able to tell because they're all COified and they'll just assume, oh, I guess this Agni guy got CO'd as well.
Sorry. In my head, it made sense.
I didn't want to. I don't know. Okay, it's up to you. I don't want to take this book away from you, but this seems like the best course of action at the moment.
Well, I was going to try to take it and see if CO could like fix it.
I mean, I am not going to pretend to know what they're capable of, but also, it seems very problematic to have. I mean, you saw what it did to Pastel. Turned
Yeah.
their face into a smoke.
Yes,
It's okay, it's
but
okay, little baby.
CO transformed the other stuff into the stuff that did this, so it stands to reason that it would be able to, like.
That's not
reverse.
always true.
I know, but
there's a bunch of stuff that's happening in the school right now that mages have cast that they couldn't undo.
yeah. But
Fourth floor.
Fourth floor.
Fourth floor. Well, I mean, hey, I guess we'll have, if we have a place to put it, if nowhere else. Fourth floor.
Maybe put a note with it to Gavin, being like, this was an important book. Please try to save it.
Yeah.
I think probably like scooch over now, just like, do you really want them on us?
No.
We found the goop next to our names as a group.
This is not what I had in mind.
I say in Kit's head with message, I'm not stealing this box. It's too expensive.
Well, yeah,
Lead
obviously.
cases are really expensive. They're anti-magic. It's crazy.
I'm not expecting you to steal it. I just, like...
Well, I mean, that's the most common solution you've given to me thus far.
No, I just need the book back. I go consult, and then I come back. And if Sio's not able to fix it, then we let Gavin try.
Can we borrow this box for 5 minutes?
I mean, I've already told Gavin to come get it.
We'll come back with it.
I'd rather you didn't.
Can you come with?
Hey, yeah, you can come with us.
I'm not leaving my store for this.
I think Lunno's just gonna like
Gavin can come
shuffle
down
back
from
a
his
tiny
office.
bit. It's like if
But he
Gavin
was
is
stuck up there.
showing up.
I take all of my things off my person and set it on the desk. My sword,
Okay.
my armor, 2 small gems that I have on my person, my backpack, collateral. We'll be back for this.
I will also set
I
my
put the
backpack
cat-
on
I know how familiars work. That one's not. That doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah, no. We'll be back. We just need to check something real quick.
I'm also going to put all of my supplies on the table. Please.
Hurry.
Oh, no persuasion check.
Thank you. We'll be back. I'm going
It
to take...
does take 2 of you to carry this lead case. It is a lead case.
I'm strong.
It's a lead case.
How far away is the...
I'm also carrying nothing else on me.
True.
How far away, or how long would it take to get to the communication room?
Like 10 minutes.
Okay.
15 minutes.
Okay, so I guess we go there. Or would that be too long?
Up to you.
As soon as you're out of range, out of like eyesight or earshot of the shopkeep, just like nudging you in the shoulder, it's like, come on, you don't want Gavin's attention on this.
I know,
On us.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not.
I
just-
thought that if I put some of that, like just a tiny drop, it would reveal more information. But instead it just... I don't even know what it did.
Well, I guess we'll see if C.O. Agni has answers. But me and Daimhin,
What's Dalvin doing? Smash cut. What's Dalvin up to?
Probably been looking around the
Sorry.
plants. Probably talking to Rudy.
Alright.
Rudy's the only friend
Yeah.
besides the lawyers.
Rudy doesn't talk.
It's okay.
Not natively.
He doesn't need to talk.
Okay.
Dobbin does the talking.
Checks out.
And probably talks to Geraldo a little bit about some maybe ideas or something. And then I don't know. I just want her to be left behind because I thought it was funny. I didn't really have any plans.
Alright. So you're just hanging out.
roll perception. You find a bug.
Actually, wait.
Say Mark's with you.
She has no idea that y'all left.
We'll say Mark's with you. Just kind of hanging out. You're introducing him to Rudy. Good
oh,
stuff.
no.
Good stuff. She has no idea that y'all are missing.
Mark died. Mark fucking dies.
Mark gets eaten by a plant.
Mark, his new favorite flavor.
Alright, cutting back to you guys. You all going?
Where did? Oh.
You guys didn't grab... I told you... Oh my god.
I
For
figured.
Oliver and Ollivander's sake, Daimhin will not get up to hijinks this time.
But so many hijinks could be had.
So many.
No, Oliver would love that shit.
Are you sure? Every time we have hijinks.
No,
Oliver-
I'm dead ass. That is me role playing Ollivander, being so fucking done with you guys.
I did do a stupid though. I'm sorry.
Because it's very difficult for me to go out of character, into character, out of so most of the time I just stay in character the whole time.
Okay. Oh, God.
So where we go? We're going to that one room. How far away is that?
It's 10 minutes.
How much is left of like all classes?
What do you mean?
Like if class hadn't ended early.
Class did not end early. Class ended about 4 o'clock. You had an hour to kill between meeting for clubs.
Oh, so they left at 4?
Yeah.
Oh, so we were okay.
We're fast tracking classes.
Okay.
So understand that yes, we were in that class for 4 hours, even though I only talked for like 10 minutes.
Okay, I thought it
Mark
was
is a
like
slow eater.
It's a whole gourd. Like it's
I mean, I guess.
I assumed there was like an actual lesson. Like,
Yeah,
more
than
lesson.
just what I
Yeah,
did.
Okay.
I did what is relevant for the conversation. There's more shit she taught you about different plants from different things.
Gotcha.
I'm not gonna sit here and go through every
Yeah,
single
yeah.
thing that they taught you.
You didn't say that specifically, so I thought it was literally just, alright, here's what we're talking about. Alright, 10 minutes
Piss off.
later.
Yeah.
An hour later, piss off. You have
No,
3
no.
hours left of class.
No.
Okay.
You guys did the whole class. It ends at 4.
I guess I'll say.
So what time would you say it probably is now with them?
Like 4:20.
Okay.
Look, if y'all have the safe, I can go retrace our steps. Go find Daimhin before Daimhin happens.
Yeah, do that and then meet up back at the shop. That way they know that we didn't, just abandon everything.
That'll work. I'll take the count.
With that knowledge,
She's
Davin's no longer in the classroom.
Not okay right now.
Okay.
Davin's not in the classroom anymore. She's gonna go head towards.
We'll figure something out.
I would listen to your
You,
own
hey, you're
pictures.
magic. You don't have ways to communicate with people sort of
What?
over long distances, do you?
I don't think I do, as far as I'm aware.
That would be in your spells list.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't. Well, you
Yeah,
kinda.
it would. There is a first level spell that you have. Your familiar can do that.
Wait, my familiar can do that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
What have I been doing
Okay,
with
yeah,
Pastel this
yeah.
whole time?
Well, Angie's been like holding their familiar in their arms this whole time since
I don't know.
class.
You have not described what it is.
I did describe it earlier.
No, you said you had one. You didn't tell me what it
no,
was, what
earlier,
it looked like.
earlier
She
I
did
said
describe
that
it.
Angie was on the ground in the garden with their
With their
familiar
familiar.
spider, and I said it was
You
a
did
spider.
not. You did not say spider.
I'm pretty certain.
Roll
I
back the
did.
tapes. I was
I'm pretty
listening to
sure
you
I said it was a
explicitly.
spider.
I was waiting for you to describe your familiar. You said familiar. My ears
I
perked.
thought I said it was a spider.
I twitched. I heard familiar. I was ready.
Okay.
Does
Angie's
crybaby
been like,
point make sense yet?
For both of them.
Yeah.
Angie's been holding their familiar. That is a spider.
magic,
That's
I
named
don't know
Bo in their arms. And okay.
Can you send that with them?
Oh yeah, sure. That works.
How do you feel about spiders?
Evens, terrified, odds. Okay. Odds. Okay. It was a natural 1.
They're fine.
Nice.
They're fine.
You like spiders.
See, the way
No, I
I
don't
would have
like
done that
spiders.
would have been
Fine.
level of terrified.
Oh.
Yeah.
So either way,
Oh,
it would
true,
have been
yeah.
fine. But
Angie like holds Bo out. Just be careful. She's kind of nervous around new people.
Fair enough. I'll be gentle. Clink,
The
clink,
spider-
clink,
the
clink.
spider- The spider like anxiously like crawls onto you, but like
Their head has the most like grippy space for a spider.
True.
Because there's like
I don't have.
there's a
Yes.
it's just
there's
kind
no
of like
helmet. There's like a floof.
on your shoulder, kinda.
Fair enough.
we can hold on just fine. It's a
Okay.
spider.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, but they're
Fine.
wearing like armor, so there's like a lot of pinchy bits that I'm concerned
Lots
about.
of things.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
Well, if you just avoid the.
If
cheap
Pastel
Thank
gets
God.
pinched, who gives a fuck? She's made a goop.
Yeah. It's fine.
Alright, I'll be back. Hopefully with Daimhin.
Post haste. Let's go.
Yep, let's go.
I go back toward the.
Classroom?
Zytoplex. No, the garden area, the little blue classroom.
Oh.
Greenhouse, thank you. I was like,
Right.
garden area. No.
The split up happens. Alright, we will do you first. Well, you already told me what you're doing. I'm fine.
I'm no longer in the classroom.
I'm
Cool,
going to the
cool,
classroom
very
because
good.
it's the last place.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm no longer in the classroom. Just letting you know.
You make it back to the classroom. You see that Lars is in there now tending to plants. You see Veralda Lang and him are talking. And you see another student in there. Let me get their name. I actually have somebody, I promise. Don't look into it. You see Zagria, someone you've already met.
Zagria, Veralda Lang,
And Lars.
Lars. Mark's not here.
Nope.
Maybe best bet is Lars. Lars is the head of the agricultural club.
Fantastical
which
horticulture.
Davin is in.
Yep.
So there's a chance. I'm gonna run up to Lars and be like, oh, if they're talking, just like, excuse me, do you know where Davin? You don't share a last name with Kit, do you? You're not Davin Carmody.
I've been thinking about that. She would probably have Carmody as the last name.
Okay.
And
Honestly,
I can just say
Raids would just
Davin.
be her middle name.
Okay. I can just say Davin and say so.
But she would probably add it on Carmody.
You haven't seen where Davin Carmody went. Small druid, Satyr.
I know who Daimhin is. He pulls out his little trinket you made for him last time. He looks at it and he's like, that's a good egg. Puts it in
Yes, the firefly! I was thinking about that on the way here.
the one in his beard that you
Yes.
Yep, that definitely looks like a Davin artifact.
Yeah, they make some fancy little trinkets there, that one.
They were in this classroom just a moment ago. Do you know where they went?
I would have said hi to Lars, but not told anybody where I'm going.
Nah, I didn't see where they went, man. They were here, and they left. They're probably gonna go get some food. It's like food time, man. It's like 4:30. Probably get some dinner. They ain't any clubs. Clubs meet at 5. I don't know what they do with their free time.
Oh wait, were they? They're in.
Hey.
They would be in.
Are you okay?
I'm doing good. Just on a bit of a time crunch. trying to
Deception
find
Hey, sit down. He pats the seat beside him.
them. I appreciate that, but I'm
Hey.
just trying to.
We all the time we got is the moments we take.
Where does the horticultural club meet? Is
You're in it, baby.
This is it. And
Hey,
It's not horticulture.
This is so funny because I know and you know and
And we
I
men-
bet they do
We
also.
mentioned it earlier.
Yeah.
oh no! Wait. Dragon's chest. Do you know where Dragon's chest is?
oh, that's in the where Corp keeps his classroom and stuff within the Zydoplex.
Do I know where that is?
Yeah, it's the applied mathematics.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I maybe
Hey.
take you up on the seat and talk offer later.
Listen, you need a shoulder to cry on, buddy? I got 6.
I will
I'm here
maybe.
for it.
Is Bo B-O or B-O-W?
B-O-W.
According to my notes, it's B-O-W.
It do be.
Alright,
B-O-W.
good to see you, Lars. I'll catch you later.
Hey.
Luno's already like shuffling out the door.
Sometimes we all need help. It's okay. Listen, you're first year still, yeah?
I'm slowly.
Hey. The only time we have is the moments we take.
Alright, I'll remember that. Thank you. Bye. And I'm just.
You leave.
I can't.
He reaches into
Hey.
his bag and pulls out a little card, and you're gone.
Hey, it's good for you. I would have left actually 10 minutes ago. Oh, you don't know? Cool, bye.
You don't know where she is?
Zagria comes
Luna's
over.
just trying to be nice.
She's a flighty one. I'm supposed to be teaching her a tattoo. I don't know what the deal is. She doesn't have time for me either.
Oh god. Oh no, it is Zagria. Dang.
That day hasn't come up yet, though.
Yeah.
No. Well, no. The reason I went to Lars is because whatever. And I'm sprinting off to Dragon's Chest.
Flying. No, you
Not
can't
flying.
fly. You have to.
Where
You have to run.
You understand?
Lamau.
You understand why I never wear the heavy armor unless I have a reason to know I'm going into battle and I need my strongest potions?
Well, in a sense, this is battle.
I'm fighting
This
the
is battle that you wouldn't want armor for.
I'm fighting the entropy of this party, man.
Sorry.
Now you know my plight. The armor I wear.
So plot armor.
I don't have
Spoilers.
it.
No one does.
No one does. Not in this game.
Daimhin, where are you going?
I'm heading to Dragon's Chest.
Okay, noted. Mark is walking with you. You guys are
I'm
having
so
a pleasant
happy I
little
did
conversation.
remember. That was an actual Ebu remembers this one.
No, I know. Me and Mufasa were looking at you like we just said it.
I wasn't gonna tell him.
I think Lars liked my little trinket that I gave him. It was a surprise.
please.
You seem really happy with it. Maybe I should start giving out trinkets, or is that gonna be stepping on your toes too much?
I mean, I can help you learn, but there's a way to the Venways, you know?
But maybe I want to make a mark trinket.
That'd be cool.
It's a little different.
They'd have to be. I mean, they're made by you. They'd be marked.
You're so right.
Exactly.
God, you're so right. I'm gonna make you a trinket while you're in your club, okay?
Ooh, that's very exciting. Are you gonna... Do you have your own club?
No, I'm not in Dragon's Chest, and that's the only club today, so...
I mean, we could see if you could just come spectate if you wanted.
No, I'm gonna make you a trinket. I need time.
Okay, but if you need any tips or tricks or anything, you can just let me know. I'm kind of like the master of trinkets.
I'm gonna get a book. That way you don't see what I'm making, okay?
I don't know if there are any books for trinkets.
I'm sure there's lots of books for trinkets.
Maybe.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
look.
know. I've never looked at one.
I'll share if I find a book, okay?
Okay, maybe we can both be better at trinkets.
I think you're pretty good already. It's okay.
I'm like the master of trinkets.
I know. What were you a book
I
for?
should have written a book.
You should write a book.
I should definitely write a book.
Maybe you could ask Gavin to put it in the library.
I should ask Gavin.
Yeah.
He's very smart. You're very smart, Mark.
Nah, I'm just here, man.
You have very good ideas. I like your ideas.
Sometimes.
I mean, you did pretty
Gotta go
good.
mind on you, kid.
That's a good egg.
That's good egg.
I mean, you did pretty good guessing that gourd was good. That was okay to be eaten.
I was just trusting that I wasn't gonna die.
I mean, that's smart too. Trusting the teacher is smart. So
Do you think all the teachers we can trust?
I hope so. But I think I trust Veralda the most.
What'd you name the journal?
Georgie.
Georgie.
Yeah.
Spelled.
I have no idea.
Georgie.
I didn't name it.
So Georgie.
Like the name Georgie.
Yeah.
No Ryan spellings.
So K-Q.
I said no Ryan spellings.
No.
No silent
What's wrong
K.
with how I spell things?
Nothing. I'm just picking on you.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
No, I have to write these down.
Sorry, buddy.
I did too.
I ain't spell them differently. Spell them however the notes make sense.
No, you're good. The only one I got to choose is
Okay, but now you
Caldera.
can't blame me for thinking Abibus is a name you made up because I live in the same campaign as Zonha.
Did you say a
Zondir?
Beavis?
Zondir?
There's Zondir and there's
I took a
also
pill.
Zorhoff. Yes.
I took a
And
pill and a Beavis.
it's not a Beavis.
It's a Biba.
Abiba.
Listen,
My bad.
Sometimes I draw inspiration for names, and sometimes I rip them out of my ass at fucking
fair.
Mach 7.
That's fair.
Sometimes I'm ready, sometimes I'm not. Abibu was what I was ready for.
Abibu.
No, Abibo. Abibo is Lux's cat. I'll show you Abibo.
Oh.
Did you see Abibo?
You see, I get to see a cat out of this.
Yes.
I win.
My son.
What do you guys
This
do?
is
Come on.
comedy.
We've got to get to.
Luna like bursts through the door and she's like, "You can
gotta-
just kind of self-publish."
I love that. Thank you.
And that's how you get back on track.
We're all back in now.
Okay.
It's
Aw.
Abibo.
Abibo.
You can scroll through. That's a whole channel of Bebos.
Oh, it's all
It's
Bebo.
literally just Bebo.
Oh,
I
Bebo.
love him so much. He's my son. I want his paws.
Oh my god,
Yes.
the mega blip. The mega blip.
That's my son. Alright, back
We
in
weren't.
character.
I thought we were on track.
I thought we got it back in here, but
I
then,
really thought you just doubled down and like, we're on track now. And no,
and then they backed through the door again. Wait, let me take two.
cat.
Sorry.
We're running to take the lead.
Oh, hi, Lunno. Why are you out of breath?
Are we here or there? We gotta pick
We're gonna go here.
We're going here.
You guys make it to the room.
Dang it. I had a moment.
Oh, I'm the strongest one here.
It's okay.
If we both carry the box,
It is
do we-
easier.
Could
Well,
Angie
do-
also be trying to help?
Do we go into the same space?
You gonna try?
Do you want to try?
No.
Okay. I guess I attempt to take. Should I take
Nar.
the book out and go in?
Okay, how you gonna do that?
Should I? I'm asking.
Are we in the room yet?
We're
Or at the room.
At the door.
Okay. Oh, that's what you were asking. I will set the metal thing down in front of the door.
It's safe.
The safe. I will. Is it locked? No way it's locked. I open it.
How are you opening it?
I lockpick it.
All right. Make a lockpicking check.
You're here, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Not amazing, but not awful either. 13.
13. This is pretty consumer grade. This isn't nothing crazy. You get it open.
Okay. Damn it.
The book. Opening up, the book appears to be relatively normal.
Okay, take it in.
Alright, I'm gonna take it and run into the room.
Okay. You're in the room.
I'm gonna open the book.
Alright, the pages are all normal.
Can you see them? I point at the door. Can you see that person?
Can Mike?
Weird.
Well, you can see that they're in the room and they're looking at a book.
I'm gonna flip to the page where it says Theo Agni.
Yep, normal.
There's nothing different?
There's a big goop splotch in the corner.
Oh, okay. So there's no, like, new information or anything like that? Okay.
Do you have like Firebolt or
Are the other names are okay?
like a pew pew spell?
So they're back home.
Okay, cool. So it looks like we're good.
I have.
Yeah, it's right there.
Magic. Oh yeah, firebolt.
Is there any reason?
Shoot it into the room.
I
See what
am going
happens.
to.
Don't hit Kit, but like just shoot it into the room.
Is that a good idea?
Just shoot it.
Notably,
into the
there
room.
are other students using the same space.
Just shoot it up. Like,
But-
don't hit anybody, but like see what happens when you try to shoot magic into the room.
Is there any reason why?
To see if magic can affect the people inside the room.
But will I get in trouble for this?
I will defend you.
Okay. I guess I'll
Don't. As long as
try
you
to-
don't hit anybody, it should be fine.
I guess I'll try to shoot it in an area where it's not gonna hurt anyone.
Sure. You shoot the magic bolt, attempting to shoot it into the room. It seems to hit the doorway and nothing.
Okay. That's good information to know.
Alright, I am going
So
to.
they're on their own. We can't help at
Got
this
it.
point.
I'm going to step out with the book still open and see if it changes anything.
Like out of the room.
Yeah.
Book seems normal.
Okay.
What are you doing?
It's gone. The
There's
weirdness.
still a blotch.
There's still a splotch.
Yeah, there's still a little bit in there, but it's normal now.
We'll go figure it out.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go back in there and attempt to call on CO.
Make an Arcana check for me, please. Plus Charisma.
Sarah.
Arcana Charisma check.
Spell cast it. I don't know.
10.
10. You try to call CEO. You feel anger.
2.
The smoke in your lungs, as it starts to build up, is heavier than it normally is. You cut me off.
What do you mean?
It's actually me. I did that.
Can you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
7.
The smoke in your lungs feels viscous.
Oh, right,
You
right.
feel like you're drowning.
2. You want to reach?
CO, please. What's going on?
You cut me off.
How
I was
did
learning so fucking much.
how did I cut you off?
My connection was severed.
How?
You know what you did.
I think despite this, I still made the right decision.
I was just trying to figure out what the eldritch balm you gave me did.
Take 4 points of force damage. You are suffocating.
Oof.
You know what it did. I was seeking knowledge of approximate things. I was gaining all the information I could. And I know what I know now, but I could have learned so much more.
I was trying to give it to you.
And you cut me off.
That wasn't me.
You didn't stop it?
Well, what was I supposed to do? I was pouring, and then all of a sudden, a sword comes out of nowhere.
The sword didn't sever it.
What did I do wrong?
Take 3 points of suffocation damage. Do not falter again.
Okay. I was trying to help. I was trying to give you the knowledge. It's a book. It's got all the Warlock patrons.
No response. You no longer feel like you are drowning.
I'm gonna just collapse to my knees and stare at the book. Does anything change?
The splotch resembles a small little wispy smoke in the corner.
Does it look like it's drawn on, or does it still look like a splotch?
It's in there. It's a part of the book now.
I guess after a few moments I'll get up and go back out there.
You guys okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kit comes out, looking very shaken.
What did we see?
You saw Kit having like black water coming out of their mouths and then looking like they're choking. And that's it. The book's laying there on the ground in front of them. That's it. Not what you usually see when Kit interacts with their patron. Usually you see them surrounded by smoke. You know. Water filling the room, etc.
Mm-hmm.
She's so happy today.
I don't blame him.
She had things to say.
Yeah.
Many things to say.
So?
Let's just go. Return the safe. Tell him it's a false alarm.
What happened?
I was this close. Ollivander. Let's just go.
To what?
It doesn't matter now. Let's go.
It still very much matters. Because you still got the goop, and you still got the book.
Yeah, well, the goop is just like a little wispy mark now, so we're fine.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the goop that's still in the container you have.
Well, they don't need to know about that part.
Who?
Gavin.
Okay. Whatever.
Look, we'll just return the safe, tell them it was a false alarm, just
Sure.
had a weird alchemical reaction.
Ollivander closes the safe, locks it.
Okay.
I assume it auto locks when you close it.
Mhm.
It's a safe.
Yeah.
He heaves the safe back up.
You went up?
I pick up the safe.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying I misheard you.
Throw it across the.
I tossed the safe into the room, and now no one can get it out.
I put the bag back into the book back into my bag, and I help Ollivander.
All right.
He doesn't like.
Oh, okay. Are you able to lift it on your own?
It
Yes.
would be half movement, but yes.
I think I'm the only one here that could.
Probably, yeah. But we head back to the store.
All right. What are you lot doing? Talking about self-publishing and whatnot.
Oh, hi,
You want to keep the
Lunno.
same.
Why are you out of breath?
Okay. So, Kit, put some of the, eldritch balm, the goop, into the book, and then something happened to the book, and they took off and put the book into a safe.
They fucking gooped it.
They gooped the book, and now I believe Kit is over where the, patron summoning rooms are, and is trying to summon their patron. So probably be a good idea for you to be there. And me.
But it's club time.
What time
You know
is
what?
it?
They're right. It's club time. It'd be like 4:40 at this point.
Yeah,
Shit,
almost club
clubs.
time.
The club's about to start. I don't want to be late.
Ollivander's gonna be late. I'm gonna learn more than they will. I'll be first place.
Are you sure you don't want to?
I've already sat down.
Don't want to lose your spot.
Davin's coming.
I've been trying so hard to stay in the voice. You pull that shit. I don't want to lose my spot. It's a good spot. It's right by the board. It's by the teacher. You know, I could get a lot more information this way. I won't get distracted.
Okay, cool. I hold up the spider in my hands.
The spider just turns around and stares at you, and just it makes direct eye contact with you.
It blinks each one of its 8 eyes
It does the
individually.
Pixar blink with
It does like a frog blink, but with all of its eyes.
So
That's
one
what they're
half,
talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's,
A blink blunk?
it's one half
Yeah.
blinks. And
A
the
blink
other-
blunk.
A blink
Blink,
blunk.
blunk.
Yeah.
It's more like blink, 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 blink.
Yeah, something
blink,
like
blink,
that.
blink.
It goes
It
in a
does that at
wave.
you. Yeah, it does.
I almost said there's Ruth in there. No, wrong, incorrect. Angie. I know why I keep forgetting her name is because it shares the name with the other name of the patron.
Except for it's not
Agni,
Agni or
I, well,
Angie.
CO is
Okay.
actually their first name.
I know CO is the first name. However, the last
CO
name.
Angie.
Gasp.
Gasp.
Angie.
It was you this
Her
time.
last name's third floor.
Last name third floor.
Yeah.
No, that's the nickname.
Yeah, but it's also their last name now.
No,
Sure, trust.
Trust.
Okay, is Angie in there? I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm copying Davin's voice. It infected me.
It's very
Is Angie in
copyable.
there? Well, actually, Lunno out of breath sounds like Davin.
Yeah. It's
Dog is a
It's
very airy
currently
voice.
just Bo.
Look, I
Okay,
copied
sure.
what
Just
the
person. I
spider.
don't know where it comes
Yeah.
from, but it's a voice now.
I have.
Call me
I'm
Chris.
slowly beginning to realize I maybe have no way to communicate directly.
So
You could start talking to
I
spiders.
don't
You could start
know-
trying to translate
I don't
it to,
know about their familiar,
Angie.
but when you talk to mine, it's smart enough to go, I don't know what you're saying. I'm going to get Ollivander on the 9.
Yeah.
1 sec. Sarah's right.
Yeah. What she said.
Are you here for Dragon's Chess?
No.
I don't know if you can spectate.
Maybe.
I asked Mark if he wanted to spectate, but I think he has other things he wants to do.
Oh God. There's no way to tell the spider
I think
to
you
get
can-
to Angie.
I
I'm
think
just
you
on
can just
You could tell the spider, and the spider will try to maybe send a message to Angie or tell them.
Yeah, just say I found Alvin.
Okay. Yeah. I can say that.
You don't have to tell him again.
Tell Angie I found Daimhin. They're at Dragon's Chest and they're not leaving.
You talking to a spider in your hand. Okay. Tell Angie.
Hi, Sarah.
Are you paying attention?
I have a spider plush. Do you want me to bring it for you?
I have one right now.
Oh, you do.
I have a little spider this big.
I remember.
But we have-
remember.
We all have plushies of our guys, so that way Lunno can actually.
True.
Merp.
Yes.
That's amazing.
There you go.
Yay! Bo just.
So tell Angie. I'll go back.
You got me a discount on that.
I did.
I guess also, do I need to be there? Do I need to stay with Daimhin? What's going on?
It just
think-
kind of.
I don't know if it can answer those kinds of things.
I'm telling it to relay them to.
I guess
Well, the spider wouldn't have a way to communicate to me.
It
Angie
can
just
That's
kind of
what I'm saying.
project thoughts and not thoughts, emotions.
And images.
Okay, I guess
Sometimes images.
Images.
I guess Angie just tells y'all that Lunno's found Daimhin and that they're at the club area.
At what point would that occur?
I guess while y'all are
Probably
silently.
as Kit is still in there, but not. In that moment, they're sitting on the ground on their knees, all right, I'm done, but I haven't come out yet.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So, Bo just kind of They're like up like this with their like legs, and then they just kind of go up and down like that.
They have arms.
Yeah, they just kind of like go up and down.
Mm.
Yeah, like that. It's a spider. Yeah.
Spider, yeah.
Spider dance.
They just do that.
Okay.
Get stick bug fall. Do.
Starts crab walking or something.
That's the crab.
Alright. Then I ask one more question. Do I stay with Daimhin or do I come over there?
Ask a yes or no question, please.
Yes.
Swear to God.
Should I stay with Daimhin? Or come?
I guess.
Nod yes for stay with Daimhin. Do a little dance in a circle.
Turn around in a circle.
Yes.
This is-
Throw that ass
Or
in a
come over
circle.
Drop that ass.
What that ass do, Bo?
So-
Start twerking for come over there and help.
It's not
twerk
a
of panic.
peacock spider.
I guess Angie just asked, hey, I guess Lunno wants to know if they need to come here or not. I think everything's under control here, right?
Yes.
They actually asked if they're sticking with Daimhin.
The spider just goes up and down.
Okay.
He's
So you are spectating.
He's my favorite little computer guy. He hangs out on my computer.
Favorite
Hell yeah.
computer guy.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
a bug.
I guess. Yeah. I'll stick around. And I'll see if I can't spectate at the very least.
That was so aggressive.
There's like when you screw it on tight, there's like resistance. So you have to. And you have to spin the whole.
That was just like a really aggressive water bottle.
Does anyone have anything they need to do tonight before we end for the session?
I would like to return the safe to
Yeah,
the
there's a
store.
handful of things we need to resolve real quick. I feel like the scene. So we go back to the guy. I put the safe on the counter, and we do have to have this conversation now. So it turns out that it was eldritch balm from their patron.
Why would you?
What's the patron's name? He pulls out a piece of paper.
See you, Aggie.
Alright, Warlock name.
Kit Carmody.
Got
I
it.
mean, there's only one. It's not like you could lie about that one.
Okay, and item that was gooped.
Book.
A book.
Journal.
Can I see the book?
It's my private journal.
Can I see the book? I'm not gonna read it.
Fine. I'm gonna hand it to him upside down so that if he were to open it, he would see the blank pages first.
Okay. He pulls out a small little monocle, puts it on, starts. And does that thing when you know, he does this little number where you. All right. All right. Check some stuff off on his piece of paper. Now, what's gonna happen with this here thing?
Well, I would like to keep it.
I assume at this point it's an arcane focus for them.
Now, may I remind you, you were at a school. I can get you another focus. That's an easier thing to accomplish than you think it is.
Yeah, but this is kind of like...
Connected to their patron. Makes communication easier.
Starts writing in the book.
I would kill for one of those if I'm being honest.
I'm gonna give you a piece of directive. You're gonna go see the nurse and give her this book.
Okay.
You're gonna hang out for like an hour and she's gonna give it back. She's gonna give you some guff. She's gonna clean that thing for you. Listen, we have a whole hygiene procedure that's being put in place. I need you to just kind of roll with it.
I understand. It was an accident. I wasn't trying to do that.
Alright. I need you to sign here, please. He hands you the piece of paper and it says suspicious occurrence report.
Sometimes being open about it is better than trying to hide things because then it'll make it worse. Right now, you're not doing anything wrong. Right now, you have nothing to do with the goop that's actually going around happening.
Well, we're gonna look into it.
Yes, but we know it's different. Me and you don't have to believe me, but me and this one knows it's a different thing.
I'm gonna go ahead and just sign my name.
Thank you. Y'all be good. I'll get this filed with Gavin when he gets down here.
Okay, thank you.
He hands you back the book. You're on notice.
I know.
The nurse is gonna check back with me, and I'm gonna check back with Gavin. You get that shit cleaned.
I will. So, you have dragon's chest, you have dragon's chest. I'm gonna go take this to the nurse.
I will, as we leave the room, I'll...
He does. Notably, he gives you your items back.
Oh, yeah, I take all my shit.
Clarify.
I take a pinch out of Pastel, and I'll just look at Kit for a second. I'll just throw it at him, and then it, like a little paintball. I'll cast Cure Wounds.
Right.
6 hit points.
Hey, down to 1.
But he won't say
damage.
anything after that. He will then just walk away.
Alrighty.
I'll kind of give you a look, and then just...
For roleplay chat, we will say you lot are in the Dragon's Chest room, as you're there currently. You can be there,
You can be
but I
wherever you
assume
want.
you're going to
Yeah.
drop your book off and then go join them. I don't know.
Yeah.
For sake of roleplay chat, you are all in Dragon's Chest about 5 o'clock. Is everybody cool with that?
Yar!
Anybody have anything you want to say before we go?
What's the point if we're ending the recording?
Yeah.
We have a thing to say, thanks. We have an end call.
You should have stopped me from saying the word Nazi if you wanted to say goodbye.
Well, we're
that
Jesus Christ.
Bye recording.
Bye recording.
Bye
You can cut as
recording.
much of that as you want or need to.
Bye recording.
Bye recording.